Monday. Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. Hakeem joking. Hakeem Jordan. What's cracking lacking? What's cracking lacking? What's cracking like? Man, that phone took me off. What's cracking
Remember?
lacking?
Another day in paradise.
Hey, I feel you, man. We here another week with you boys. Hey, it's gonna be the wonderful show, wonderful week. We're gonna get to it. So let's go. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Let's get it. So, you already know, Jordan, in the sports world, what's happening in the sports world, Jordan? What's going on in the sports?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get into the NFL. Let's talk about some more NFL. So let's go ahead to you guys neck in the woods in Miami. So the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa, he was on the Dan Leptar show, and he was talking about his former coach Brian Flores, uh, which he Brian Flores really did not believe in Tua. And matter of fact, I remember this. I believe that at the time that Brian Flores at the time he wanted Justin Herbert set up a setup Tua Tagovailoa, but the Miami head coach owner wanted Tua. He liked the Tua. He chose to do Tua, and while did the Miami Dolphins did draft Tua. I think it was the first 2 years Tua had Brian Flores as head coach, and he was telling his how we purely used demeaning language with him and other players on the Dolphins starting him as a rookie season and everything. So the first year or so, you know, you know how Brian Flores was as a coach. It really didn't go well because remember too, Brian Flores he was a former I think he was a defensive back coach I believe for New England Patriots,
Mm-hmm.
and people that come off the Bill Belichick tree. They feel like a Josh McDaniels. There's other people too that's been hired from the Bill Belichick tree of the New England Patriots. They felt like once they got hired, they felt like they had some top. It was like they felt like when it came from Tom Brady's tree, they felt like hey, I know a lot. You guys don't know nothing. I came from an organization where we won championships, and a lot of these coaches like Brian Flores, they come to a team and they try to use the Patriot way from New England, and they failed. They usually fail. So yeah, Tua Tagovailoa was talking about how it didn't go well with the head coach that he has. The head coach, his first 2 years as head coach, and like I said, it rubbed a lot of players and him the wrong way. And now that he's gone, now they got a new coach, which they almost won the division last year, and they're number one. They one of the top offense in the NFL. So with further ado, I'll go ahead and play the clip from what Tua was talking about, and after that we'll chop it up.
Now, but shout out to IB Woody. IB Woody, man. Great to see you, my dog. He come over there from the Ashton Williams side, from the Shiesty Avengers. Shout out to you, big dog. Great to see you in the building. Shout out to the lovely Natasha Vincent. The mom mother's also in the building. Shout out to the mom father Ken Dog, who's also in the building, man. Natasha, we miss you on Friday, but it's great to
We miss you.
always see you
Hey,
guys.
Tasha, listen, Governor Ron always shout you out when you're not here. We always shout you out, baby. We miss you.
Yeah, now that, but shout out to those watching on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Go right ahead.
Put it in simplest terms. If you woke up every morning and I told you you suck at what you did, that you don't belong doing what you do, that you shouldn't be here, that this guy should be here, that you haven't earned this right, and then you have somebody else come in and tell you, dude, you are the best fit for this. Like, you are accurate, you are the best whatever, you are this, you are that. Like, how would it make you feel listening to one or the other? You see what I'm saying? And then you hear it, regardless of what it is, the good or the bad. And you hear it more and more, you start to actually believe that. I don't care who you are. You could be the president of the United States. You have a terrible person that's telling you things that you don't want to hear, or that you probably shouldn't be hearing. You're going to start to believe that about yourself. And so that's sort of like what to put it in simplest terms, ended up happening. And it was, it's basically been 2 years of training that out of not just me, but a couple of the guys as well that have been here since my rookie year all the way till now. It ended up happening, and it was I mean, it's basically been what 2 years of training that out of not just me, but a couple of the guys as well that have been here since my rookie year all the way till now. It ended up happening, and it was, I mean, it's basically been what 2 years of training that.
So there you have it. That was, Tua talk about, how, terrible it was, the first 2 years of him being a coach, head coach and everything. But now look at the Miami Dolphins now. Like I said, they have the number one, technically the number one offense in the NFL with him, with Tyreek Hill, with Jaden Wello, David Achai, and I forgot the other running back name too. So they have, they're the whole offensive line. I mean, the whole offense is nothing but speed, and using the speed. They've been, they had 11-5 record this year, and then hopefully, this year to try to win the division again. So go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take? What Tua was saying about his former coach and how he is right now as a quarterback?
Yeah, but sometimes it shows you that some people don't match well with other people. So with Brian Tour, Brian didn't really see potential in Tua, so he felt not really confident within himself. So now when they have another new coach, Mike McDaniel came in and he kept telling the media each and every time he believed in Tua. He believed Tua is very talented, and Tua will be able to take this team into the next level, which he did. Tua has taken Miami Dolphins to the next level, and even last year they was able to, even though they didn't clutch the division, but they still able to go to the playoff in a very long time. And not only that, but they also bring back the confidence in people to pretty much be continue to be fans with the Miami Dolphins. So I think this year, like I told people, this year I did toward this recently just got signed with a major contract in the Miami Dolphins. I see them doing really well this year, and I see them going far deep in the playoffs. So I always tell people, look out. This is a different tour. Tour's mind is focused, and I think his mind is focused on getting this title and pretty much clutch the division, like you stated, Jordan. So people just be on the lookout, and that's just show you that even though some people may not believe in you, the next person may believe in you, and that next person gonna be able to take you to the next level. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna preference this when I say this. What some quarterbacks do works well with some coaches, doesn't work well with others. I'm not gonna sit here and I love Brian Flores. I think he's an excellent coach. Um, no offense to Tua, I've seen him play. I thought the white boy that played before him what's the white boy name?
Well, Fitzgerald,
Not that was in the white boy before that one.
you muted,
Tannenhead.
Jordan. Oh,
Ronnie
well,
Tannehill, yeah,
I liked it him.
he
I
went to
thought
Tennessee, yeah.
I thought he had potential. This Tua's okay, but he's not a championship quarterback. I think that there's constructive criticism and belittling. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like we're in a very soft era right now. A lot of people had issues with Jim Johnson coaching. You remember him? When he was with the Dolphins, he was a no-nonsense person. So I'm saying, I don't know if people's feelings are hurt. This the late 2000s. You know what I mean? We're paying you millions of dollars. If you're not hitting touchdowns and this and that, yes, people are gonna be pissed. It's going down the pipeline. I've heard. I don't think I wasn't there, and I don't understand. But I do think I have respect for Brian Flores. So you know what I mean. I have respect for Tua too. I just think maybe there was constructive criticism, and he didn't know how to handle that. We're not trying to put rockets up people's butts.
but remember, it takes a great coach to bring out the best of and the best of a player. If a coach not able to do that to me, you're not a great coach. That's just my opinion.
I agree with you. Point example, Bill Belichick. I lived in Massachusetts. What y'all see on the TV, I don't see what was in the back. He was not playing games with people. They had to come out there and deliver. They had to come out there and deliver, and the Patriots team was the least paid in the whole NFL. They wasn't getting contracts like that, and you still had to come out there. Bill Belichick was a no-nonsense person. He never smiled a day. He looked like
That's fact.
everything makes him mad. He won a
Hmm.
Super Bowl. He still ain't happy.
Yep.
That's how gangster he was. He won Super Bowls back to back, and he still wasn't happy. He says not enough. So that's the thing. So you know what I mean. And Robert Kraft was somebody too. He crack in your face, but they about business. So I just feel like we're more in a soft era right now.
You guys, you don't know, with Brian Flores, he's still in the NFL. He is the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings. If you guys don't know or not, he's the defensive coordinator.
Oh, that's good.
So he's still in the league. Now, according to Tua, like I said, the NFL owner at the time of that draft, either Justin Herbert or Tua. The owner loved Tua. He chose Tua. The general manager wanted Tua as well. Brian Flores did not want Tua. He wanted Justin Herbert. And that got a little tension and had tension with not just the quarterback, but also with the GM and also with the owner as well. And that's another reason, he got let go, because it was this tension with him and the team. It was also tension with the GM and also the NFL owner too. So that's why he had him let go. So with now Mike McDaniels, now he's the head coach and everything. He know, like I said, he looked at his college tape and he know what type of system that Tua needs. Back, he had, I think he had Devontae Smith, who plays for Philly. They was playing with Alabama, and there was another receiver too. I can't check my tongue. So, Mike McDaniels, what he did, he looked at his college tape and see him. Okay, what can I build for him to put in the best position to win? Last year, he was number one in passing yards. He was top 5 in touchdowns and everything. Top 5 in touchdown, and for him, he had a career year, and so much having a career here. He got, you right, Ronnie. He did sign a big deal. I think he's number 4. Yeah, he's top 4, top 4 most paid quarterback in NFL.
Correct.
He's
Facts.
So.
And
Correct, remember a year ago too. You remember he had concussions. There was some times like, hey, his career might be ended as well. So Tua came back. He did what he supposed to did with Tyreek Hill, with Jalen Waddle, and he showed up, and he was healthy all year. That was his first season that he was. This is the 4th season, so that was his first season. He played all 17 games. So I give Tua that and everything. So it's up to Mike McDaniel to keep making plays for him, and also with the receiver they got with Jalen Waddle and Tua. I feel like Tua's gonna have another great year as well.
Now, but shout out to Next Level. We really greatly appreciate you, Big Dog. Shout out to Gore is also in the building. Great to see you, my brother. Gore is in the building. Next Level. I didn't even know you had you have your own content channel, y'all. Natasha Vincent or Kendall, can you do me a favor? Drop next Level channel in the chat so people could go and support my dude. Next Level. He goes around and he support a lot of people content.
Everybody.
So it's time for us to go and support him. So Next Level, put your link in the chat so people could go and support you. And I'm also go and check out your content as well. Probably later on this evening, I'll go check out your content and see what you talking about. And I think you can see we got the KR Culture Radio new T-shirt I got on right now. Hakeem just saw it. Hakeem George just saw it. It just literally just came in the mail. So you guys, if y'all want to rock the KR Culture Radio T-shirt and the KR Culture Radio hat, it's also, and oh yeah, that too, Joy got the that's also the link is in the description. Yeah, you got the perfect one too. I'm gonna get this one in black. I like the T-shirt. So the link is in the description. So guys, go ahead and rock with us with the KR Culture Radio. And Hakeem, like I told you, the hat. It's a new trucker hat, man. It's really, really comfortable, big dog. Really, really, it's smooth. Yeah, Culture Radio is a brand. It's a brand out here. Now you have a KF504 was also in the building. Shout out to KF504 who's also in the building. Great financial analyst when it comes to the financial advising and also the stock market. Y'all go check out KF504. So Jordan, you already know the money talk. What's going on with the money? Where's my money, man? What's happening?
Let's talk about money.
Let's go with money.
Let's talk about the money, and this right here, we're talking about has to do with your money. It's not just have to do with your money. It's also having you taking time off from work. So according to the study, that's been 62% of Americans did not utilize their PTO from work from last year, which that's a lot. 62% of Americans did not utilize their PTO.
I keep on one of them. I always take a vacation.
I ain't gonna lie, me too. So I saw this video and it gets me, it helped me to learn. So okay, how do I utilize my PTO? Because I know sometimes like my PTO it can roll over. So at least that keeps in mind, especially here in California, like they have sick time off, and if you work in any company, you are already mandatory to get 40 hours worth of PTO. If you in a union, you get more than that if you in a union. But under that, Hakeem, I'll play the clip. I'm checking my daughter real quick, and we'll chop it up.
Like always, guys, go on vacation. You gotta take vacation. Take it.
Got no choice.
You ain't got no choice.
Feeling overworked this summer? Well, maybe you just need a break from that 9-to-5 job. Do yourself a favor, take some well-deserved paid time off. According to a new report from Sorbet, nearly 2/3 of Americans did not use all of that paid time off, the PTO days last year. This trend isn't just a missed opportunity for relaxation. You're also missing out on some serious financial gains as well. For more on what this means for both workers and employers, we've got Vital Ilat Raichel, who is the Sorbet founder and CEO. Great to have you here in studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So let's dive into, why aren't people taking their PTO?
Oh gosh, we've been tracking this data for a couple of years now. What we're kind of hearing consistently is a lot around optics and our collective kind of cultural complex relationship with the idea of going on vacation. Interesting though, in the last year, we're hearing a lot more concerns around costs, travel costs, general inflation and prices going up. But yeah, that's a huge driver. This year specifically.
I mean, I used to be a huge proponent of the staycation, and making sure that I was still using that paid time off. But even if I wasn't going anywhere, just that relaxation, that reset. So as we're thinking about where employees are even navigating through, do I want to go somewhere? Do I want to kind of stay home? How is this changing the type of vacations that they are taking or using that PTO as well?
Well, we're definitely seeing a lot more, these trending topics like workation and staycation and things like that. I think at the end of the day, what we need to acknowledge is that taking time off is important. It's proven to be helpful with reducing stress and improving productivity, and that if we try to glaze over that or try to find ways to do it, it's not going to be as effective overall.
Absolutely. There are states, and you've tracked this, you've been able to kind of look across the employment situation, states with worse than national PTO utilization. Which were the ones that stuck out to you?
Well, overall, like you said, 62% of U.S. employees don't use up all of their time. And on average, those employees will leave about a little over 30% of their PTO unused. That's actually a whopping amount. New York is actually a little over the national average. So New Yorkers will leave around 33% unused. So a third, that's almost a week of vacation that they could be taking that they are not. And then just to make you feel it a little bit better, we have states like California and Illinois are around 35% of time unused, and the worst would be North Carolina with over 50% of time left unused.
Are we going to be able to avoid, and I've heard this tossed around quite a bit, are we going to be able to avoid a burnout crisis? Because this comes directly back to being able to have people feel confident taking their PTO and finding balance as well here too.
No, you're absolutely right. I think there are two ways to think about it. One is, as you mentioned, the burnout angle. People do need to take time off. It's better for employees and for employers that they do, because obviously over time this could come back, to be very, very significant overall. But there's also a financial angle to this. A lot of people kind of are programmed to think about paid time off in terms of days and hours that we can take off as vacation. But in fact, PTO is an integral part of our compensation. It has a clear financial value attached to it. And a lot of people don't realize this, but for most employees, if they don't end up using all of their time off, when they ultimately leave their employer, they're going to get paid the cash value of their unused PTO. So people really need to educate themselves around, how much their unused PTO is actually worth, and be very mindful of that portion of their compensation.
We got to go. Hopefully there's a one-word answer to this. Which generation is doing the best at utilizing their PTO right now?
The older you are, the better you are at taking time off.
Okay, sounds like the boomers are doing this quite well.
Yes, they are.
Vital, thanks so much.
Facts. She's absolutely right. But go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, so this is something new for me. Something I'll get to mine, but like I said, I know for some of us, we don't use our PTO because some companies like to let it roll over. So for some companies, it can roll to a year. You can add up PTOs. You can take some time off and everything. But yeah, it shows that a lot of Americans not using their PTO correctly. So go ahead, Hakeem, man. What's your take about how you feel about taking a personal time off or vacations or anything like that.
Me and Ron argue about this all the time. He fusses at
Yep.
me all the time. At one point, I had literally 90 hours of PTO. I never take it. I was forced to take it recently. I went to Puerto Rico,
Mm-hmm.
you know that. We've been grinding. I usually don't take vacations. I'm always working, trapping, doing whatever. Now, listening to my brother here and having a heart to heart, I think it's important. And to answer, I think it's important. And the only family and friends will make you realize where you won't fall off the deep edge to do that. And I say I'm gonna need to start taking it. But um, I want us to realize some things. A lot of us don't have families.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people feel like where I'm gonna go. I have a guy right now who I work with has over 200 hours of PTO. And some,
Wow.
yeah, 200 hours. He don't takes no vacation. He's been there. And I tell him, I say, hey, to answer Natasha's question, some companies don't roll it over. They force you
Yep.
to take it or
Yep.
you lose it. So
Facts.
it's important to just take care of yourself, refresh, reset. I gotta go back to Ron. I gotta go back to Ron. He's been an advocate for this for the long time. I have not. I just recently started after him beating me in the head so many times. No, I'm being real. I'm not gonna sit here and take credit. I wouldn't have went on the trip if he didn't say, "Yo, you just need to chill out, bro. Just go. We'll be all right." And you know what I mean. And it is that. Oh, look at just hear me out. I have 300 hours of PTO when it was converted, which she capped so it became a legacy payout. What?
Yeah. Now that, but shout out to Jesse. Me, I was also in the building, and also the lovely Mimi, the co-host of the Sightseeing Avenger, is also in the building. She said, "I look good." What happened?
Right. I would do the heart Mimi, but I'm feeding this little
She
one right
is
now.
Mimi.
So I'll do it later.
Mimi. Pretty brown, driving me wild.
She like Rodney Red Red. Red is my favorite color. And now that's the new Can Contrario t-shirt. I was so
Yeah.
excited when it came in the mail. So
Brown. Listen. I want Mimi to be dripped in chaos, but I don't want to make the gang mad, though.
oh yeah, you can't make the game. Yeah,
I
you
don't
can't
want
make
to
the
make the
game
gang
mad.
mad,
Yeah, and
though.
now I'm
You can't
excited
make
to
the
Ashley
game,
with.
man. Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Because listen, you know me.
Ashton, you should do a
Shout out
day.
to Ash.
You should do a show where you have somebody, maybe a couple, maybe us up there, and then you maybe meet somebody, and we're all rocking some type of Chaos Culture Radio,
Hey, yeah.
shirt, hat,
Listen.
or something like that.
Hey,
It's a Chaos Takeover.
listen. I might design a once and exclusive Chaos X Shiesty Avengers all in one. I might just design something like that.
Oh yeah, hey, hi Kate, that'll be dope. We were
You
right
know
there,
what I'm
but
saying?
shout out to Ashley Williams, the creator of the Shiesty Avenger, was
Shiesty
also in the
Avengers.
building, and also the lovely Bobby Bryan and the lovely Sherry Bryan is also in the building. She said, "I love it when you sing to me, Haki." Oh, here we go, here we go now, here we go.
Hey, baby. Listen, baby, you a queen. You deserve to be sung to, broke bread to, a nigga paying your rent, buying you shoes, paying you. Listen,
No,
you
no, don't
deserve
let her
all
fool.
that.
Don't let her fool. Don't let her
Hey,
fool herself. Don't let her fool.
hey, listen, you gotta let the queens have it. I'm not, especially her. I feel the same way about Natasha. Feel the same way about Pink. I will all these queens. My half brothers here.
Yeah, diary of an angry mixed
My
man is in
half
the
brother.
building.
My half brother. I love you, Diary of a Mixed and hard
He,
working man.
he very hardworking man. Not only that, but this. I heard. There's a rumor. They say this is Mimi's birthday week.
Ooh.
Monique, I heard. Happy birthday to Monique too. That's her best friend. It
Happy
was her
birthday
birthday
to
last.
you.
Yeah, but
And
it's Mimi's birthday week. That's the rumor, but I think it's true.
listen. Tell Monique, I've been asking for her, but we ain't worrying about her no more because she stopped showing around. Say Hakeem said that. Said that, baby. Out of
No, but
sight,
happy
out of
early
mind.
birthday to Mimi, man. Happy Mimi birthday week. Happy early. I think her birthday fall this week, so
Hey,
I know she
hey,
gonna be. I know she's gonna be super
hey,
excited. Go
listen.
ahead.
Mimi, I know you like them lattes. Let me give you a gift card for them lattes, baby.
No, you got to give her a gift card to Dust Bros.
Dutch Bros.
She love
Okay.
Dust Bros.
Hey, listen. I will get you that Dutch Bros.
She said, I take my compliment. She said, I'm
No,
gonna
no.
take my compliment back. No,
No.
don't take it back. Don't take it back. No, but All right, all right, but no, but on the let's get back on the serious thing on the PTO. See, that's why I learned because I learned from a wise man. A wise man told me one time, when you die, the companies are quick to take the PTO back. So right now, it's pretty much free money. The company are giving you free money to go on vacation. So go ahead, take that free money and go somewhere nice. Take
Mhm.
yourself out. Sometimes you need a break. Like someone like me who works pretty much every day, not only working here on the podcast, but also working outside of the podcast. I need a break. I be telling Hakeem and Jordan, I be like, yo, I need to take the weekend off. I need to go somewhere, and I need to just zone out. Even Hakeem told me like, Ronnie, take the day off.
Yeah,
You work
basically.
too much, take the day off. Chaos will be fine. Just go ahead
And-
and do your thing. And when he said that, I was like, you're right. And I started using the same method at work. I was like, you know what? If I'm working too much, I'm not Superman. I'm not a machine. I'm gonna take the weekend off. Or I'm gonna take a whole week off to refresh and then rejuvenate and to come back. I think you learn to live longer. And not only that, I think it was a study done. They say people that take vacation tend to live longer in life than people
I
that
believe
don't.
so. I believe so.
And the number one failure why people don't like taking their vacation, Jordan and Hakeem, is the fear of them not having enough when they come back or to come back
Yes.
to double working. Like, okay, they didn't finish this, so now I gotta catch I gotta play catch up game. But it shouldn't matter. Work is work, leave work at work and be at home and be able to zone out, tune in, spend time with your loved one. But like you said, Hakeem, some people Hakeem, I know a guy that got like 500 hours PTO.
Yeah. But let's be real about it. How many of us have families, are married? There's a lot of these guys who don't. There's a lot of women who don't,
That's
who
true.
have to work every day, who are single mothers. I know my
Mm-hmm.
sister at one point was on that too. She worked majority her time, and it just now later as her kids got older, she started to travel a little bit more, and you know what I mean. And I think that you should need to focus on yourself. Sometimes people frown on traveling. The only time we're going to frown on it if you're overexpending on it.
Yes,
You
facts.
know, that's the only issue we have traveling when you can't afford to. Like, do something cheap, go up the street, go cross town if you can afford it. When you start getting big money, then you go overseas.
Yeah, that was it's very important to love yourself. The job ain't gonna love you. The
Ooh,
job love for
Jesus.
what you do for you, do what you do for them, but they truly don't love you. So that's why you gotta
Damn.
love yourself and take care of yourself. No, I learned that because
Damn,
we
bro.
all, we
That shit
all,
hit
we all,
different.
even when we all in success, we all want to be successful because they
Yeah.
taught us that when you to be successful, you don't take no days off.
Yeah.
But they realize when you become successful, when your body start breaking down,
Yeah.
you start getting cancer, you start getting all these diseases because you don't take breaks. You're not a machine, folks.
You're not a
So I'm telling
machine.
you, learn from the wise, man. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, PTO is super duper important. How can you have a point, especially like people that work in their 20s, really don't have a family, don't really have the money to travel too, once as you're young as well. So what you do is you'll say so for some companies that you have your PTOs you can roll over. You could don't have to take a take a vacation year and a year and a half. You have someone saved up. I did that one time. I was at working at Whole Foods. I had so much PTO that there was a time that I took like a month off. My month off. I took a month off.
I remember.
Remember that,
I
Ronnie? I took
remember.
a
Yeah, I
month off.
remember. Yeah.
And the thing, it was like I said, it was the perfect timing. Like I said, there was no holidays around the area, so I had a window right there. I went to Chicago. I went back to Michigan to go to my grandmother's funeral, and I went to Tennessee for a music festival. And I at the time I was like, what, 25, 26. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have any money left. And once I did everything, I managed to, have some money left over from that month and everything. So I saved maybe a couple $100 from that month too, which I was so amazed. So yeah, like I said, I understand people in their 20s, you don't have any family and everything. We don't have no money, so which I think the smart thing to do if you at that age is to save money. But now if you have a family that age too, or work in your 30s. I know in my 30s is like I don't like working overtime like I used to in my 20s. I feel like overtime is worthless now. I might do a little here and there, but when I get older, I get wiser. Like, I don't want to go overtime. I'm gonna come home with my daughter. Now for me,
Facts.
now for me, like I said, where I'm at now, I do have a cushion. I do have sick PTO, which I can use anytime, and that's every year. That's California law. And then I'm in a union. I do get personal time, which I have
Nice.
maybe which I have like 3 weeks of. So
Mm.
if I need to take personal time off, death in the family, whatever, I have that right there. And then also, even though my job they do a vacation week, so I do have 2 vacations. Starting on my anniversary day that I work, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait till next year because remember, earlier this year I took 2 months off from work,
Mm-hmm.
the podcast and everything. So with that whole thing, I was like, okay, since I'm gonna do that, push my 2 weeks for next year, early next year, which I'm gonna take the week off for my daughter's birthday, go to Michigan, and then also I'll get an additional 2 weeks for my next year anniversary, which will be 4 weeks. So with that, it's like okay, I can manage that. I was gonna go to take like I say, go to Michigan for my daughter's birthday for family, and then there was another one I was gonna do a family trip to Orlando, and then the third week I have time, I might have summer. But anyways, if you got vacation time, if you have the PTO, use it. Use it. And like I said, make sure you read the book and see how PTO works for your company because there's some companies that you can roll over PTO, but there are some companies
Mm-hmm.
that they say, hey, you got to use it this year. This year, it's gonna go away. You're gonna give you fresh new ones as well. So please, people, take time off of work. Work is not your life. You have your life out of work. So
Mm.
I know for me, like I said, when I clock in, okay, it's work. When I clock off, I don't think about nothing about work. I don't want them calling me. Don't call me. Don't call me. If I'm clocked out, do not call me. I'm with my family. I will
I
block you
can't
if you
got a
call
point.
me. I will
I
block you if you
can't.
call me. Go ahead.
Basically,
Go ahead.
hey,
I
the
can't got a
last
point.
point. The last point I want to tell people is this: get your finances together, so when you need to take a day off, take a day off. If you're not feeling it for the day, if you wake up in the morning and it's not it, Jordan spoke correctly.
He
Work
did.
is not your life, man. If
It's
you
not.
feel sick, take the freaking day off. We have to do that, bro. We're getting older. Life is about people and time, not about money. We're going to make money regardless. God has always been able to provide. But once we're not here anymore, we're not. I thank everybody here, all 15 of y'all, to come watch. You've given me your time, and we appreciate that. So we give you our time because we love doing this, and we want to spend it with y'all. So please take care of yourself.
That was it. It's very important taking them days off because remember, some people when they're gone, they're gonna take it right back. Now, there's some company that do pay you out after you get terminated or leave the company. They say, hey, here's the leftover from your PTO. But majority of companies they take it back
Yeah.
because they say, hey, this is free money. We want you to go on vacation. They want you to go on vacation. Don't just go.
And
So,
and,
like
and you
Hakeem said,
and
take your days off. Go ahead.
if you have one of them managers that give you hard props to take a day off, make sure you stake your stand and say, hey, I need my time off. Because there are some managers that's like, I don't think you have enough or you can't take this week off. No, fight for it to take that damn day off. If you got to
No,
go
I
to
agree.
if you got to go to store leadership, talk to store leadership, say, hey, I need time off, man. Like the man and say, hey, I need this time off, please. I do love here, I do love my job, but I need y'all to do me a favor and give me this time off when I need. If I'm a good worker, you say I am, please give me this time off. So, like I said, you got one of those managers say, hey, be a service. Say, hey, I know, sir. Like I said, I know this right. This might be the right time to take time off. But I need to take time off, please. I really, really need this. Be assertive with it.
Yeah, go ahead, Hakeem. Final thoughts.
Oh no, 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 no. I was just giving just adding some oomph to what he's just said. That's just
Facts.
like this. What he just
Now that, but shout out to Mr. Muhammad, and I hope people when they go watch the playback, they see how important it is to take time off from work and just not focus just on work. But hip hop, hit to the hop. I ain't gonna lie, I be liking the hip hop topics. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, the what we did with Chris Rock, and a lot of people like that commentary, Hakeem.
mm,
They really like the commentary with Chris Brown and Michael Jackson. So I'm just curious of what Jordan got in store for
yeah.
hip hop. Jordan, hip hop. What's going on in the hip hop world?
Where there been some little drama on these social media spaces? I know you've seen. It's been Hurricane Chris on 50 Cent. So a lot of people know what. A lot of people don't know. Not last week, but the week before last.
57
50
be
Cent
with
did a
everybody.
humor and harmony party in Shreveport, Louisiana. And for what I heard and what hear from the news and everything, It went well. It gave money to the city. And Hakeem Ronnie, it was a lot of black people there. There was nobody getting arrested, nobody fighting, no nothing. People was having fun there. 50 Cent brought out comedians. He brought out Cat Williams. I think DJ Young Fly, Gary Onions, and he also performed. He also brought other performances as well. And like I said, he shut down the Shreveport, Louisiana, and they made so much money that he might do it I'm about doing it next year. But Hurricane Chris had a problem with that. He had a problem with 50 Cent because he had no Louisiana rappers on there.
My head already hurting right
I already
now.
know. Don't say he beat.
He felt some
50
type of
My
Cent
way.
head.
beat.
Hey, somebody
He beat with
else gotta hate
everybody.
Hakeem. Hakeem. When you a black man, you almost a billionaire. Hakeem Brown. He's almost a billionaire. Give him a few years.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a billionaire. When you the big man on top, and you go to the city, where you make your own studio there, and you try to bring more money to the city, and the Louisiana Rams look at you funny. It's like, yo, why they get mad because they're not doing it for the city. Go ahead, Hakeem, play the clip, and that will chop it up.
Nah, but shout out to DJ Tryman that's also in the building. Great to see you, my brother. Always coming through with the support. He actually be sharing our content as well. But go ahead, Jordan. Sorry.
We appreciate it. Hakeem, play the news first and play Hurricane Chris part.
All right.
That's crazy.
And shout outs to the kick user Colleen 225. We are from Florida, Colleen 225.
Pretty soon we're gonna have a PO box, so you can PO box us if you want to send some gifts. No, I'm joking. Go ahead, I can't. We take gifts too now, because you're like, where are you from? I'm like, okay.
For many as thousands gathered in downtown Shreveport for Humor and Harmony over the weekend. We gave you the first alert earlier this week that no violent crimes were reported all weekend long. The Shreveport City Attorney says it's safe to say Curtis 50 Cent Jackson will be paying nearly $500,000 to cover the cost of law enforcement during Humor and Harmony. The Shreveport Police Department partnered with several local law enforcement agencies to keep the people of Shreveport safe during the festival.
This weekend really was a big nana boo boo to all the people who kept saying that Shreveport wasn't safe. These people proved you wrong. And I'm very proud of this city. I'm proud of the people that are from here. Like, they have class. Like, I don't even know why people think that the folks from Shreveport don't.
In a statement, Mayor Tom Arsenault tells KSLA that Curtis 50 Cent Jackson has agreed to pay the costs incurred for security directly. This gesture was a major concern for many as thousands gathered in downtown.
You throw a concert in Louisiana and don't book no Louisiana legends and put no bankroll in no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of shit is that? Nigga, you ain't with my city, nigga. You taking advantage of my city, nigga, cause shit cheap and it costs way less than it costs where you from. And y'all stupid, slow, so crazy that y'all gonna let this nigga come down here and not show no love to Louisiana. This nigga ain't booked no Louisiana artists. This nigga didn't even go to Baton Rouge and get no boosies or nothing, no weddies of us. Shreveport had cheap ass land. He came and bought that shit, and a nigga don't give a f about fucking with us. And he just showed you that by paying the police $500,000 when we got young niggas out here starving, when we got young niggas out here killing each other. That money could have went to anything that helped the youth. We don't need more money invested into the police, nigga. We need more money invested into the community. We need who know the community, who know the people, who willing to put their feet on the ground to make a difference with their influence. Your money, nigga. We don't care nothing about it, nigga. Hip hop, you throw money down.
Yeah, he's hating. He's hating heavy. But go ahead. I'm with you on DJ Tryman. He's hating. He's hating.
Yeah,
I already know, but I can't. I don't know. You want to go first on this one, but he hating heavy. That's a.
Is he crazy?
I don't understand
crazy?
Hurricane Chris. Yeah, I don't understand him. Yeah.
Nobody
he's
was
upset for no reason.
Listen, I want to be careful now. I don't know who's from Shreveport out there. I mean, no disrespect. I've been there.
Me too. I've been there. I visited there one time.
It was a hellhole. Bullets beyond bullets. This was not a safe place to be. Let's get something straight. Nobody wasn't thinking about this city. It was a drop on the map. 50 Cent made it to New Vegas.
He did. Facts.
Um,
He
um, um,
did.
he's still running a business. $500,000 was a gesture. Because you
Yep.
want to know why? As a black man, you have to do something to make sure the people of Shreveport was taken care of. Does Hurricane Chris know about economics? What have you done for Louisiana, homie? No disrespect to you, because I know you caught a body. What have you done for Louisiana that 50 Cent is doing? You've been out there 30 years, and 50 did this in 2.
Facts.
Listen, I hate you, Goofy, sometimes. Let the man eat. Shreveport. Gore, have you been there?
Yeah, that's hood.
I want to go
Gore,
now. I want to go now.
Gore, have you been
Nobody's safe
there,
now,
Gore?
but it's hood, real hood. The crime rate, you can research it. The crime rate, Boozy talks about it all the time, and 50 Cent made it safe. That's why I'm like, why are you upset at
Listen,
50 Cent for? Because he didn't
look,
ask you to perform. Go ahead, King.
look what DJ Generous say. I only got gas and I drove through. That's what you gotta do in that type of city.
You
He
right.
say we used to have Super Safe Sunday, y'all, events, and it got shut down because of the shooting. There we go. Mimi, she
BJ, it seemed like she traveled over there before.
basically, listen,
Dallas is not far from Shreveport. It's like 4 or 5 hours away.
it's right up the side of the road. Most people leave that city to go be in Dallas. I
Yeah,
can
because
understand why.
the crime rate is like Hurricane Chris even says that you got young niggas going. Oh, sorry, you got young and going over there shooting and causing chaos, and he couldn't get one of the young dudes to go. What the young dudes gonna do, man? They shooting each other. What? What? It makes no sense. I can't enjoy it. It makes no sense why he's upset at
Look,
50
look,
Cent for doing something good.
look what Mimi said. Nah, it's still hood. 50 Cent made the event safe. I'm telling you, I was there, and I'm a hood guy, and I felt scared. Ooh, you see, she lived there for 13 years. Listen, I hope I didn't disrespect you, that city, because Mimi, you know
Yes, she
better
went to
than
school
me.
with Hurricane.
You went to school with Hurricane?
You said she went to school with Hurricane.
Come on, you see? And Mimi, let's ask you a question. What has he done for Louisiana, for Shreveport? What has he done that 50 is doing right now? 50 is going to make it the new Hollywood.
He is with the studio, and he changing a lot of things around. He Mama, I can't. He didn't get this from government funding. He used his own pocket money to fund the security and make sure everybody's safe. That's the power of having economics, having wealth. Go ahead.
Jordan, didn't we not cover a segment about Detroit when they said the economics in Detroit had rose up for that minute where
Because of the event, yeah,
because of
the
the event?
draft.
Yep.
What you think? What you think is going on in Shreveport now because of 50? I just seen an episode. I just seen the news where there was a business lady downtown. She said, "It has brought business here. I have new customers."
Maybe I better not find out you know Sexy Red too. If you know Sexy Red, I'm like, yo, she's a Hurricane Chris. That's crazy.
Listen, he
The
said, "Young
world's
nigga,
small. The world's
listen.
small.
If Hurricane Chris was smart, him going out there starting a movie theater, going to make other companies come, which give young dudes jobs. And if they get jobs, they'll be able to get out the streets and get themselves back in school. This how economics work. I tell these people all the time. I like Chris, go find a job, my homie. No disrespect, homie. But leave 50 Cent alone. He's doing God's work.
Yes.
What you doing?
Build the community. That one was saying, what will black men do if they have money? The stuff 50 Cent is doing. That's what we're supposed to
Listen,
be doing.
they need to build the statue of 50 Cent in downtown Shreveport.
Hakeem, wherever you know a rapper, I'll just say this: where does it see if somebody lasts 30 years that a man like 50 Cent who has power come to the city and just change the economics like that?
I've never seen that before in my life.
I mean,
Nah.
just changing it drastically, like trying to make this city money. I've never seen this before.
I've never seen that done in my life.
I
But
was gonna say drug dealer. I was gonna say the drug lords back in the 60s, but even then, it was
Not like
not like
this.
that. Not like
hey,
that. No.
hey, listen. Here's a lot of things what people don't know. In Houston, when 50 was in Houston for a little while, they gave him a golden belt buckle. This went over a lot of people's head.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
They
nice.
gave him a gold
He had what's that 50 Cent Tycoon weekend in there down
Tycoon
there?
weekend. But let me tell you why they gave him the belt buckle. A lot of y'all call him a hater and he a beef. You know why they gave him the belt buckle? 50 Cent had donated over $100,000. I forgot what the amount, to give people scholarships to go back to school and education. He did that in the city of Houston.
Wow.
Nobody don't like
I
to
didn't know
talk
that.
about
I
stuff
mean,
like
I
that.
didn't know that. No, because remember we keep it in because we see 50 Cent as a bully
Yeah,
online.
that's it.
That's why I say he got a bad image online. If that image where he's doing that right now, see like with Singapore and all those things that's going on, if they would give him more image like that, I think people whole idea of 50 Cent would change. But people always know 50 Cent for
It
being a
should have
bully.
changed. Like, look all the look what he did with Power. Look what he did with
Oh my God.
the
I
other stuff.
understand Jordan, but he's just a bully. Remember, he's always
He,
bullying
but
Ja Rule. He's bullying P Diddy. He's bullying now. Now you know you're gonna go in on Hurricane Chris because you know he's a bully. He's a bully online. But I think he's just a troll. Like he
he's a
just troll people
troll.
online. That's
He
what he
say
is.
you ain't hired no Louisiana artists in bankroll. Come on, dude. You had 30 years in Shreveport. You made $1 million
But
over
Hakeem,
here,
he ain't got
baby.
money. He ain't got money like that. That's what I'm trying to show you. He don't have money like that. He don't got 50 Cent type money, and that's a fact.
Check this out.
He don't.
G unit.
I'm from New York, New York.
G unit. That's all we screaming today. It's
Hakeem, where
not
your G,
Shreveport no
where your,
more.
Hakeem, where your G unit
I'm
shirt?
a
I know
man.
you got one. I know you got one.
It's not Shreveport no more. It's G-Port.
But on a serious tip, 50 just gotta calm down the trolling online. I promise you, he will be a legend out here. But it's just that he trolls so much, and people can't take him seriously. Like
Yeah.
even when he built the studio, people still don't take him seriously because they say, okay, he's gonna troll some more. Who you gonna troll next? Tyler Perry? You get what I'm saying? Like that's what he's known for. So I'm like, okay, if you could just lay low and create the image what he got now, I'm telling you,
Mhm.
50 Cent will be in the history books.
He's gonna be and like I say, he's gonna be a billionaire in the next couple years.
I'm not gonna lie, I think he's doing more work than Jay-Z. I'm just being honest. Jay-Z been quiet.
No, Jay-Z's not doing this. He's not building an economic city like this. This right, what he doing in Shreveport, like I said, Hakeem, in the last 30, 40, 50 years, I never seen nothing like this with a black man coming to a city and just, hey, I'm gonna make the city money.
Listen, Shreveport was ranked America's top 25 murder capital.
I'm saying it's bad. Trust me, I used to watch the first 48. They always go there. Always go the first 48.
If Detroit City or Detroit, man, y'all better get 50 over there. Come to Detroit.
Listen, the high school dropout rate was right. Single mother pregnancy was right. I'm telling you something. I've been there. It's nothing to smile about.
It's real bad. It's hood.
Same thing with Baton Rouge. No disrespect. Nobody's running to move to these places. Nobody's saying, "Oh, I'm going to move to Shreveport." No, we now say, "Okay, G units there, G port. Yes, I'm coming to Shreveport now because we know we can stop the gangbangers."
Yeah.
Hey,
now we got securities.
If 50 says, "Hey, I like Kel's Country Radio, we're gonna get you a deal," you best believe we're gonna go over.
Oh yeah, I'll move to Shreveport there. But listen, I'm riding around with AK-47s because I know you.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. I'll be going to that gun range every day. You like, where you going after work? After chaos, I'm not going to the gun range.
Yeah.
Because I think it's hood. You get what I'm saying? So, but it's nothing fair. And that's why I say I love to see an image of black men doing stuff like that. Because like they say, why do white people got to have all the fun? Now black people are having fun too. We going like Rick Ross said all the time. Let's go back and buy back the block.
That's it.
If we messed it up, let's go back, buy it back, and let's build it up again. 50 Cent's on the right track. I'm proud of him. I think he should continue doing the great work. Don't stop what you're doing over there in Louisiana. And then hopefully Boozy and Hurricane Chris was. Boozy's not jealous. I don't see Boozy making no commentary.
Huh.
But Hurricane Chris learn to get on board with 50 Cent and see what you can do for your community instead of hating and getting upset at it. That's all I can say. If I knew him in real life, I'd say the same thing, bro. Stop hating. See if you could work with 50 Cent. See if you could build something, for the community. Don't just try to bring your community down. But Hakeem, this is a problem with our community, Hakeem and Jordan. We love that nigga S.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. That being said, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right hand side. We getting ready to deep dive to different variety of topics. So hold on to your seat, buckle your seatbelt, because Jordan's about to get ready to drop a good one. Now, but shout out to D Degenerate. It's also in the building. Shout out to you, big dog. Go right ahead, Jordan. Do your thing, big dog. Do your
All right, let's go. Let's get it. That's right, King Dog, and use the PTO. All right, let's go. Let's get it. So the next topic we're gonna do. Oh, we're gonna start with this one. So this is a really unique question because I think it's gonna pique our interest and also the chat's interest. Can you date someone with the totally opposite political views than you? So meaning, if you're a Democrat, can you date somebody that's a Republican or independent? Or if a Republican date somebody that's an independent or a Democrat or non-party whatsoever? Because we're in election years, and how the lefts and the right they're getting heated up. They believe Donald Trump or Kamala Harris is the best to run the country and everything. And you see a lot of emotions. I see a lot of emotions when it comes to politics, and it does show. And like I said, when it comes to even in a relationship, a marriage, and everything, when it comes to we talk to politics, you have different opposite views that can sometimes cut the relationship off sometimes because because both parties are so passionate what they believe in and their views, which it could be the left or the right, and sometimes that can kind of end a relationship as well sometimes. But other than that, Hakeem, play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up. Oh, shout out to Pretty Pink who just came in. She just came in.
Listen, pretty pink, driving me pink.
But how you can be pretty in pink?
Pretty pink,
Yeah.
driving me pink.
It makes sense to me. How can you be pretty in pink? Makes sense to that.
I'm wondering too, but
it must be a new color. It's a color. It's a new color.
Too.
Pretty pink could be a new color too.
Basically.
Oh man.
And you guys, can you date somebody that's got totally opposite political views than you have?
It's tough because I've been talking about politics with my man for the last couple of weeks, and his vibe is just not as excited as mine. As mine. Okay. And I've been thinking about breaking up with him all week. So I don't know. I can't really say. It's gonna get real weird come November in my house. I'm just being honest. If it's like okay, everybody's able to have a difference of opinion. Everybody's able to make an educated decision, but I don't know if I can ride with you this November. This election just will seem a little too important to play with.
Here's my thing. I just want to know why y'all just started talking about this.
Because a black woman is running.
Y'all been together 15 years.
Who been together 15 years?
You and your man.
We've been together 15
20
years.
Listen, like if you are just if it takes an election for you to figure out the way that your partner thinks about politics and different things like that, man, you should have been having them conversations.
Yeah.
I don't want to be unaligned with my partner, on major things, religion, politics, what I'm saying, all those type of things, the way we're going to raise a child. But those are some conversations that you should have and kind of know their way of thinking. Now, we don't have to think exactly the same, but if you just now having a conversation just because Kamala became the nominee or because Trump is running or for whatever reason, you was doing this relationship wrong anyway.
I
like this one. Very different. This is very important. When it comes to political views, I think you're supposed to have that conversation early in the game when y'all first start dating or go on the first date, because this is the reason. I know they always mention it. A lot of people say never talk about religion and politics when you're on the date, but I think those conversations it should have like later on down the line when if you guys pretty much having potential to become serious is to have political views. And not me, I love a woman that understands politics and that I know politics as well. And not even that, if she don't really know politics and like eager to learn about it, and don't have to come on my route because to be honest, I'm independent anyway. I'm not neither Democrat or Republican. I do what makes sense for the country. So it's good to have those deep type conversations, and also when it comes to religion too and spirituality, I think it brings you closer together. But now I know right now because is election year, it is going to be a lot of division within the household because there's a lot of women say, "Hey, I'm not going for Trump. I'm going for all women." So I know it's going to be a lot of battle going on. But to me, it's good as a husband to listen to your wife's side of point of view and see, okay, why are you going for Kamala Harris? Does it make sense? Does it make sense for our family? Because now it's a family involved. Because she said they've been together over what 20 years? 20 years,
Yep.
I think so. So I think it's very important to have a sit down, hard talk at that dinner table. Say, hey, baby, why are you going for Kamala Harris? You know her policies suck. No, because her policies say this and that. I think it's gonna bring you guys closer together. I think it makes the relationship even stronger when you have two sides that have different point of views. I think to me, I don't have an issue with that. Along we all could come together at the end of the day at that table and to agree. I'm all for it. Go ahead again.
Oh,
Go
before
ahead.
you go out, I sent a gift out. So Pretty Pink, she's a new Chaos Culture supporter. So
Pink? You gave Pink? How you get Pink again?
I just give out gifts. Somebody accepted and she accepted.
The
So
gift, George just give out gift. The gifts just keep on coming. Look at Hakeem. He's a member.
I'm a grateful person. This shows you I'm a grateful person now. I like to give gifts.
Shout out to Pink for being the Chaos Culture Radio family. Great to have you, my sister. Go ahead, Hakeem.
I want to say it's a fundamental thing to start talking about this thing as early as the first conversation you have with somebody. I think political views does play a major part in a relationship. It also aligns with your personal views and ideologies.
Yes.
If you are conservative and she is more progressive, then she might be pro-life. You might be pro-life. She might be pro-woman. She might be my body's my choice. These things will conflict. She might be for abortion. You might not be. You might be not for the immigration. She might come from an immigrant family. These things do conflict at dinner tables and at that. The problem is we're so clouded with sex and love when everyday today living starts to creep in. Some women grew up in a very middle class to upper class household. A lot of us grew up in poverty. There's a different perspective come from there. And you know what I mean? Unbeknownst to them, people who come from an upper class, they might say they're Democrat, but they're more leaning towards being Republican if you've done well for yourself. You know what I mean? So it is important. I personally like to have these conversations with women. So I want to know where we align at to be like, hey, are you okay with how I am? You know what I mean? I'm not a Trump supporter, but I am a conservative and I might lean to conservative views.
Quick question, Hakeem, before Jordan go, because I know you say you date women that have opposite side of political views. How did it always turn out during the dinner table
Oh,
when you have conversations
we've
with them?
always had issues. Always had issues. I've always had to agree with what they want, and they said that I'm stupid for thinking the way I think.
Why they always say stupid? Why they always use stupid?
I don't know why they say that.
Why does it say don't say ignorant?
Because they say because here's the thing.
Because there might be somebody just like another person like her like King that might think they might have have good same religious views, but might be on the other side.
Listen here. Listen here. It's like saying being equally yoked.
Okay.
And sometimes we try to avoid those things. And lots of times we see this in many relationships. A lot of us do not have conversations, but it starts to hit hard when real major things starts to happen in your life. Kids, healthcare, and these things. And your opinions that are leaning towards left or right start to come, and it starts to be troubling for that person. So me, I've always been conservative my whole life. Most men are. And they always have an issue. They say, I need to grow up a little more. When you tell them, I wasn't raised like this. And this says, okay, that you have to change who you are as a person overnight. She said, if you're going to be with me, you have to think the way I think. That's impossible.
Yeah, good point. When it comes to me being, with my wife 15 years, we do have conversation. It's like we do have conversations like this. It doesn't get like really combative and everything. Sometimes we agree on some things, sometimes we don't. We usually basically look at, what's the, city's doing for us, the mayor, the treasurer, what the city, we talk about that. Also about the state of California with the governor and everything, what's going on, with housing and everything like that. Also with, views as well. And also right now, as when it comes to the government, the federal, the presidential election and everything. So me, I kind of lean maybe an independent. Well, I was to say I'm no party affiliated. I'm all about, what are the policies, especially for us as Black people. So if you're not doing anything to say for us, I might not vote for you. I look at other candidates as well, because it's not just Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. It's also Cornel Wells. He's an independent, and also Robert Kennedy as well. And then also there's a blank sheet to write somebody else in, yourself or whatever, and then yourself or somebody else. And also my wife, she's more Democrat in a way. I would say, like, I could see her leaning a little off it a little bit, but she's big on Kamala Harris and her policy and everything, which is totally fine, and that's what it looks like she might vote for. But it's cool and everything. Yeah, when it comes to political things, it is definitely important, because if you find somebody that might be the opposite of you, it's a likely chance that's not gonna work out. Because it's always gonna be when it comes to certain stuff that's going on in the government, or certain stuff that might go on in your state or city, it's going to be something that you guys are going to disagree or disagree with. And usually that relationship will not sustain, and usually, it'll be over with. So, yeah, like I said, I think it's important. And make sure, every, 5 years and 10 years, watch winning relationship, you might think differently what you was maybe five, when you was younger as well. So, like I said, once you get older, sometimes your political ideas might be the same, or just might switch and everything. But the thing is like, you shouldn't be mad with somebody if you've been with somebody for 20, 30, 10, 20, or 30 years. If they have a change of thought about, of a policy that they like or dislike, or a person that wants to run for your country or city, whatever, and that person feels some type of way, you shouldn't be not call this man stupid or shame and everything, because you just see how, hey, my partner, is growing, she's, things that she didn't thought about the past, she's thinking about totally different now. And it's okay, people can have a change of thought of switching parties, having political ideas. It's okay to switch, choose what you want to, At the end of the day, we're still American. We're still American, We all want to see our country be successful as well, make sure we have money in our pocket. That's what America is all about, capitalism. So end of the day, we're all Americans, we all have different thoughts about what's going on in the country and everything. Also with Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. End of the day, we're still Americans. Even though you might be Democrat, Independent, no party, Republican, whatever. This thing that you guys know, we're all Americans, and it's always, when it comes to conversations like this, make sure we respect people's views. It might be different from you. You might not like it, hate it. You might call that man stupid or everything. But at the end of the day, that's what that person's view is, and he has the right to change his mind or not. Exactly as you have the right to change your mind or not. So that's what I think about, because of political relationships.
No, but I think political relationship. I think because some people say normally the relationship don't turn out well because you have two people with different point of views. I think it can turn out very well, because at the same time, y'all, like I said, y'all can bring your ideas to the table and say, hey, do research on Donald Trump, you do research on Kamala Harris, and then we'll come together at the end and we'll talk about it. And who knows, you might change the other person's ideology, or change the person's mind, or the person might change your mind. But I would think it makes the relationship more spicy. That's why I love intelligent type conversation where that we could be like, okay, go do research on this, and I go do research on that, and we come together. To me, I love those type of relationships. To me, I think those are healthy type relationships, and I think it makes the relationship more spicy to me. But some people have their own point of view. Some people say, hey, if you're not Republican, we're not dating. If you're not Democrat, we're not dating. Sorry. It is what it is. Go ahead, Jordan. Moving forward. Oh, shout out to Faye is also in
Faye,
the building.
shout out to Faye. Faye
Great
James.
to see you. Yeah, on the times of Vincent, she's friends with Hakeem. That's Hakeem's friend. So because Natasha said she's new, so I was like, yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
Hakeem's
she's
friend.
new.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
invited her to the channel. Yes. But go ahead, Jordan. Continue. Go ahead.
All right, we hit the hour mark, so let's talk about the topic of the hour. You guys see it, women in trade schools. So according to the Department of Labor, and this has been going viral, there has been more women are skipping colleges to make six figures as electricians, mechanics, and truck drivers. We mostly truck drivers. We see, when it comes to trade school, we see a lot of women move into the truck driver position. You see a lot of them like on their YouTube. They have a YouTube channel or they're on Instagram, social media. So you see a lot of women, when it comes to trade, they fall more of the truck drivers. But now there is the rise of a lot of women are skipping college to go to trade schools, being, mechanics, truck drivers, and everything. So I do have a article from the New York Post, and I'm gonna read it real quick, and after that we're gonna play a clip about showing women working in trade. So I saw the video, it's really nice. So let me read this.
But Jordan, is it diverse type women or is it black women going to trade school?
Diverse. It's diverse.
Okay.
It's diverse. So with the high price of tuition at 4 years colleges, Americans only nearly $2 billion in student loan debts. Some young people are questioning the benefits of traditional bachelor degrees and opting into work with their hands. Vocational schools enrollment shot up by 60% last year, reaching a record level since the National Student Clearinghouse began recording data. While the majority of workers in trades are men, a growing number of young women are opting to working with their hands. In 2020, 11.6% of those who completed an apprenticeship program in the U.S. were female. Let me see. So it says it's about time for people to start realizing that you can make more money and have a better career path and having a happier life, having a better family in the long term by doing stuff with your hands. And this is from a lady, Victoria Carmichael, 25 years old, and she owns a car repair shop. Wow. So yeah, now you guys seeing it's like it's not a lot of women are thinking about second chances going to college. Now they think about going to the trade schools, which I think is more of the manly thing. It's now seeing a little percentile of women, want to work with their hands and everything, being electricians, being truck drivers, and also go to construction, which is very interesting. Before the other dude, Hakeem, played a clip about showing different diversity of women working in trades.
I love everything about it. You're always doing something different. That's the constant. You can't get bored.
I like to be moving. I can't see myself locked up in a building, sitting down.
I like being out in the open. The breeze, it's beautiful. It's physically challenging and it's very rewarding because you make things work. You can't have a fear of underground and you can't have a fear of heights. Get in there, not be afraid to put on boots, get dirty. We're dirty all day. I like making stuff with my hands, making stuff from scratch.
Creating something and being able to see the results next day.
Because I love to make things look nice. It doesn't feel like work. You're doing something that you love.
Every day you learn something new.
It's a struggle at first, but once you finish it, you feel accomplished. You can do the next thing and the next thing.
I like working with numbers. I like using my head.
I take pride in what I do.
To see so many crafts come together and build something.
Everywhere they send you, there's different people.
You get to travel, they pay you to travel, and you see the world. You're not stuck in your bubble.
I didn't like my job, and I liked his paycheck. So I went ahead and gave it a shot, and been here ever since.
I have no construction experience whatsoever. I was actually working for Whole Foods as a buyer.
I was working 2 jobs to support myself, at a gas station and a Jack in the Box. It was a struggle, working the graveyard shift and working the morning shift was tough.
I was a single mother. My husband got a 15-life sentence, and I had 3 kids, and I needed a job.
The trades have been great to me because of the income potential.
Married the idea for me of I get to make a decent amount of money with I get to do something that I like every day.
I went through a pre-apprenticeship program, then I went through the apprenticeship program. This is an on-the-job training, so you're in college, learning the trade, and being paid while you're doing so.
Some people spend years in college, get degrees, and come out don't even make what we make.
I can provide a lot more for my kids, a better life, better place to live, drive nice cars, save money. It's impacted my life completely.
The benefits is great. You have lifetime benefits once you're invested here after 5 years. Things like health care, which is very important in a physical trade.
I don't have to worry about going to the dentist. I don't have to worry about any of that.
I have a pension coming, when I retire, I'll be set.
Being able to put 3 kids thus far through college. My kids watching mom go out there and just, make it happen. It gave them the insight that they could do anything.
You like to be sweaty and dirty, you put your hands on, then it's for you.
I love that I can work with the guys and hang in there with them.
Anybody could do it. That's what I tell the women. It don't matter about your height, your weight. No, if this is what you want, you can do it.
Women have a lot to offer, and it would be beneficial for more women to be in all the trades out there. I'm a union elevator constructor. I'm a union iron worker.
I'm an insulator.
An electrician apprentice.
I am an operating engineer, construction equipment operator.
I'm a boilermaker.
Union journeyman towel finisher.
A plumber.
A cement mason.
I'm a carpenter apprentice.
I am a sheet metal worker.
I'm a union painter.
Operating engineer, apprentice grade setter.
I'm a pile driver.
Journey level union electrician.
I am a laborer.
I am the building trades.
Okay, women in trade. Hey, Ashton's funny, man. He said, "What is orientation?" I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna time him out for that, man. But that was funny. That was a good one. That
was a good joke.
Go ahead, Kim. You can go. Women in trade.
Oh, shout out to Bronny Ellie,
Bronny.
the degenerate, coming in, showing us support. We appreciate
Shout out to
y'all.
Bronny
Shout out to
Ellie.
Faye James and Faye.
Shout out to Faye James. Now, I wanna ladies and every 21 looking, I want you to thank Jordan for this topic. We want to highlight and give praise to all the women on the world who do hard break-backing work like us. There's no such thing that blends gender roles here. You want it, come and get it. And we support you, queens. The boiler makers, the iron makers, the mechanics, all of them play a pivotal role in this. We also did this to also show future young girls, you can be this too. Nobody's telling you can't. And you can make a good living into this. We'll say this to young men and young women. We need y'all. And we can also say a woman's touch has always been needed in every facet of life. A lot of them are very analytical. A lot of them have a keen sense of eye. So yes, it just works well together. So we did this, thank Jordan, we did this to show appreciation to women who work in these fields, not excluding police officers, women who are firefighters, and mainly the truck drivers. A lot of y'all who's on TikTok, there was a big truck driver craze, and women are taking over trucking, and they should. They taking over dispatching, as they should. They know how to put the business together. They know how to do it well. So we just doing this to say you can do this too. Nothing can stop you, and we applaud a hardworking woman in trades.
But I gotta come from this angle too. I can't. A lot of men still gonna have issue with that because they're gonna like the women are taking our job.
You can't.
So what? We're gonna be at home. So we're gonna be stay at home mummies now.
Listen,
while the women do it, we're doing our job. The hard breaking, the breaking backs. Go ahead, King. We gotta come from a different angle. We gotta come from a different angle.
2024. We're not following archaic gender roles anymore. You could be a stay-at-home dad.
No, but I can't. You say it's required for women to cook, clean, and to cut your toenail, and that's a woman, and that's a role.
Listen, that's what I want in my household. But if she's a brick mason and she still want to cut my toenails, she can. I don't mind a little cement as she clip them.
Jordan, you muted.
You muted.
Jordan, I'm gonna say after that, you know how she was sort of cement. She gonna make them toes look nice.
Oh
and
yeah,
crisp.
definitely,
crisp.
Definitely. So you know.
No, but on a serious note, a lot of men are gonna have issue with women doing the type of trade job like construction, the police force, the firefighters, because some men are traditional, like you said, Hakeem and Jordan. Some
Yep.
men are traditional. They desire for women to do the light work and not the heavy work. Because I'm gonna be honest, Hakeem, women are made to be, pretty, like
Yes.
you say, pretty and brown. They supposed to be pretty. They supposed to be feminine. They can't be out here doing like hard labor work, even
But
though they are. And I do appreciate it because I used to say, I think I got in with Ruthless because Ruthless one time say, I think me and him were talking about women are not doing I think construction. I said Ruthless, they are, because I say it all the time in downtown.
that's a lie. Yeah.
Ronnie, all you gotta do is clip this and send it to him.
No, I'm gonna send it to him. He probably watching in the cloud.
He probably watching it right now.
He
probably
watching
ain't
right
saying
now.
anything. He probably watching right now. Got nothing to say.
And I know, but happy belated birthday to Jalen too as well. Jalen, happy belated birthday.
Jalen.
I just saw her in the chat, so happy belated birthday. I haven't seen her. I think she was celebrating her birthday last week, so it's good to see her. No, but so Hakeem, a lot of men will have issue with this. I guarantee you, after we clip this up and put it out there, a lot of men will be like, I don't want my woman doing construction. I don't think so.
So then that means that's not the right man for the woman. Here, we want a woman to just be her analytical self. You're going to have some who want to be stay-at-home mom and some who wants to have a career. No matter what the career is, if I'm your partner, I just got to support you. Because at the end of the day, the money's coming home. It's going to support the household. What it's like to have two people making $200,000-$300,000. It's a fun end. And listen, to be honest with you, it's a flex to say, hey, what's your wife do? My wife's a brick mason. What?
Now that, but she making six figures.
She making six figures.
6 figures.
That's a flex. Your wife a brick mason. Can she come over there and build that patio for us? I'll be there.
But the women are women. The women are winning right now, and I can't defend the men on this one because it seems like men don't want to work.
Hey, they need to get off from that corner store and go get a job.
Right.
Or they want to be house husband. I don't know how I might take that road. The house.
Listen,
the house husband. I don't mind staying at home. You know what I'm saying?
I wear size 14. I'm ready to get wiped up and be home and cook and clean for y'all.
No, but salute to the women that's out there doing hard labor work. I see them all the time in downtown. I see them all the time. They on time, on the time.
Listen, salute the Mexicans, the Cubans, the El Salvadorians who do the hard work out there, who got their wives out there cutting yards and stuff. Salute to them. We see them all day. Salute to the car wash girls who washing cars. You know what I'm trying to say? That women have always played a role. Yes, we have this stigmatism because, let's remember, if we'll go back 60, 70 years, women wasn't allowed to work. You know what I mean? They was not allowed to work. But
D said a lot of women. He said most men got jobs. That's true, but most men they're not doing a job like the job they used to do, like the construction industry, the trucking industry, the police force, all that is low right now.
No,
men are not doing it.
It is low due to the popularity of it. It's not as popular as it is, but with hopefully, this is why people have to do things too. He said, shout out to retail workers. Everybody plays a part. You know what I mean? But we just saying this, salute to the blue collar women workers who chose that type of field, breaking stigmatism, breaking barriers. And listen here, I've met a lot of blue collar women who have been the most feminine. And when you see them out their dirty clothes, they look no different than the women we see on a regular basis.
Of course.
Right.
I don't trust everything they say online. Remember, most of the stuff online be capping. But majority of the time, a lot of these women are really feminine when they come from work. They just be at work, they got that. But when they come home, totally submissive to their husband, totally submissive to their man, their boyfriend, whoever they talking to. Totally. So that's why I say, but I'm not gonna lie, women are winning because I see a lot of women and a lot of corporation jobs. I mean, like CEOs, regional type managements, all those. Women are doing their thing, man. I'm proud of them. Shout out to them, man. So Hakeem, it's time for us to get a rich one then.
Listen, I'm right there with you. Ladies, I'm a size 14. I got big fingers because I'm a size 14.
And one more thing, and one more point for me before Jordan go, it kind of shows you that a lot of people are getting tired of college and the college tuition.
Yes.
It's showing that. I keep telling you, college is like a death trap when it comes to debt. People leave that out of college with like 100K student loan debt. That's the type of money you're supposed to be using for a house.
Yeah.
They're using it for school, and then when they graduate, they don't even make 10 times as much. Most of the time, I came in Jordan, we make most money than people that have degrees, majority of the time. And it's sad to say. And they've been in school 5-6 years, and we making a lot of money more than them.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, it's just how the job market is. A lot of IT jobs are falling down, and I know a lot of people who went for college for IT, and it's really not there and everything. And also, women that's looking at trades and jumping to the trade, that's seeing, there's a little bit better benefits on a long term. Do you have working with a company? Like for instance, majority of these trade jobs, they always gonna have a pension. So once you work there for the next 10 years, 15 years, you retire, you have a very nice pension. Also with these jobs, you can travel anywhere around the country and do it. You can come here to California, to Florida, to New York. If you want to go to Hawaii, if you want to go to Alaska, you want to go in the desert, you want to go to Maine, all these jobs, you can really go to anywhere in the country and you can get a job because it's always of a supply of demand for those type of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a supply of demand. So, and women are smarter doing that because they can, use what they need. Make sure work, go to school, and also go to school less. When it comes to college, you go for 4 years. When it comes to some of these trade schools, it takes you 2 to 3 years at the max to do, and you get out quicker. And mainly, you can find a job that pay you at the minimum $30 an hour.
Easy.
Like easy. That's the start of minimum wage for most of these trade school trade jobs. The minimum you start is 30K. When you go to these other companies, they might start you at the minimum wage, some do, or $20 or $22. When it comes to these trade schools, most of these jobs, the minimum is $30 an hour. Easy. And the women, they're doing good. And look what they're doing in trucking. It's a big rise of women doing trucking. So won't be surprised in the next 5-6 years you will hear some of these truck companies that's up there, especially any kind of women they invest in the country. I won't be surprised.
Shout out to Genesis out the dog. Genesis I am today. Hey Shugs. Smile Kings. Look good on you. Shout out to Genesis I am.
Driving me wild.
Boy, I ain't see Genesis in a minute, man. Great to see Genesis. I ain't seen her.
Hey,
I'm glad that she's doing.
Hey.
I'm glad she's doing well. Go ahead.
She's been with the Houstonians.
With the Houston? Oh, she be over there with Ashton?
No, with the Houstonians. Not Ashton is from Memphis. He's been with the Houstonians. Shout out to
yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to Genesis, man. It's great to see you because I ain't seen her in a minute. But women continue to do your thing. Women are being empowered. So who knows, Hakeem? You might see a female president.
Listen, I am women, hear me roar.
Boy, Ruthless, I know right now he's shaking in his boots. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. Go to the next one.
On to the next one. So this right here is this is going to be a serious topic we talk about. When you say words to your kids, it could really do damage. Really
of course. So, facts.
So this drug mom came home and trashed her daughter's room, and they got into an argument and everything, and the daughter was freaking out, and she gonna come out telling her daughter that you were a mistake.
No, that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing. You never tell. You never tell a baby girl that.
That's what she said. That is damaging.
You never.
Damaging. So go ahead, Hakeem, play the clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
How dare you, Roni? We're gonna talk about this at this show. I told you walking in the clouds. I told you, did I not tell you that? I know Rufus really good. I told you walking in the clouds. Trust me.
He be in the clouds.
Hey, we had this through.
Rufus, I love you, big dog. I was just joking with you. Go ahead.
Yo, look what the fuck my mama did to my room. This bitch is toxic and she needs help. Like, she needs help. Like, I gotta get out of her. Get out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Bitch! Get out! You ain't got nowhere to go. I'm straight, bro. Yo, look what the fuck my mama did to my room.
That's it.
This bitch.
Yeah, that's it. I can't go. I can't. I don't know, man. I don't even want to go in on this one, but this words
I'll
are
take it.
powerful.
Yeah, I'll take it.
No, you go first. You want to go first, Jordan? I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah.
in, but you want to go
I'm
first?
gonna-
Go ahead, Jordan.
I'm about to turn the light on.
Yeah, I'm gonna warm it up, and like I said, I'm gonna
turn the
pass
light
it to
on
you
for
guys in a
this.
minute.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going. Trust me.
This right here just tells her that that mother. It must. It's. I know it's something wrong with her mom. I know it has to be something wrong. Maybe she's an alcoholic or anything like that. But it just shows you like so some people they should, if they have a problem like what we believe that mother had, anything like that. It's like to me she should never have kids. For me if you acting like that and and saying that to your kid, and I know that it's not been the first time, nor will be the last time. I think a certain family member should step up and maybe adopt a kid, even if she has any brothers or sister or family. But it usually don't. Like usually families, they don't really do that like that. But it's just crazy to tell your child something like that. It's very nasty to do, and that can definitely do damage to not just to your daughter. If you got a son too, it can do both damage to if you got a son or a daughter. But to say that to your daughter, it's very vile. It just makes you look like you're not a good parent. It's just very, very sad to see something like that. And to me, man, I was that little girl. I would get out the house. I'll get out the house. Because that's how sometimes you see some kind of kids run away, because they in a situation like her and everything. They either run away to the police or run away to a friend's house or something like that. They stay there for like days and days, and sometimes you see a lot of kids missing because they're running away from their parents' house or single mother or single father parents' house, and they gotta go through stuff like this, very chaotic and everything. And it makes sometimes that that kids, they want to run away, or or sometimes self-delete themselves sometimes because they don't want to be in this situation. Yeah, man, it's very sad to see. So go on, fellas. I don't know if Ronnie or Hakeem want to talk.
Yeah. Just because you give birth to somebody doesn't mean you're a mother. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight here. Saying stuff like that, I would say that's the worst thing you will ever tell a baby girl, that, and also a boy, because boys go through the same thing. You just created something that you didn't want to create. Because remember, words are powerful. That's one thing they always, Proverbs talk about that. Make sure you tame the tongue. Be careful of the power within the tongue, because that tongue, it can either make you or break you. Just by telling the mother, just by telling her daughter she is a mistake, now you just created something that you just don't want to see. Now she's gonna go, probably, God forbid, I don't want that to happen to her. She might end up in the streets. She might get a guy that's very abusive. She might end up not finna have very low self-esteem, to the point that even if she meet a great guy and the guy say you're beautiful, she won't see it, because that word, that curse you just put on your daughter's life is not gonna follow her to her older years. There's some people right now still struggling, Hakeem and Jordan, because I be watching psychology shows that they go see therapists. I be actually watching those shows. There's women that still dealing with trauma that they dealt with when they was 3 years old, from what their mama or daddy told them. My mom told me I wasn't beautiful. My mom told me I was ugly. My mom said my hair is thin. My mom told me my hair is cracked. My mom told me my face is ugly. That's why I wear a lot of makeup. It's a serious topic, and I'm saying that even though they gave birth to you, doesn't make them a mother. A mother is someone that's gonna nourish you, take care of you, gonna strengthen you, gonna be there for you during hard time. And now that, even if she's upset, even if she's out of control, and because women do go through they have their moments, but she able to control and say, hey, I gotta be careful. Like, she understands the power of the tongue. Like, hey, let me step away for a little bit. She might be acting unusual. Let me step outside and then come back in and let's have a sit down conversation. That is a mother. But someone that says give birth to you and say you are a mistake because you're mad at the baby father, that's something you need to be mad with him, not with your daughter. That's not nothing to do with now. Let's say the daughter is being reckless, not doing her chores, not doing her homework, not doing what she's supposed to do. Then you get the daddy involved. Y'all have conversation. But telling a baby girl she a mistake, Bro, that's gonna follow her to the ends of the earth, Hakeem and Jordan. Watch what I tell you. We're gonna see this girl later on, and she gonna be like, we're gonna see her hopefully on Dr. Phil's show, if Dr. Phil's still around, or another talk show host, and talk about how her mom told her that, like I was a mistake. And then they put it online. Go ahead, Hakeem.
I say this with a heavy heart. As a person who wants children of his own, and as a person who's helped raise kids, my sisters and people who I've dealt with in the past, the self-esteem and the self-image of a child is important. And it's really get affected in their pivotal years. No matter how old are you. Like he said, the power of the tongue matter. I was seeing that my nephew was here to give you an example, to show you that we've always made it important to talk with love, talk with respect, talk to them as an individual. And the main also important thing that's not there, a lot of people don't know to talk about, is not always good to talk about the other parent in front of the child. That also brings problems. This is why we're going to say the key magic buzzword: therapy is needed. The way the mama talked, you could tell she herself grew up in a traumatic area, a traumatic situation, for her to bring trauma onto her daughter. You know what I'm trying to say? Clearly there was no father there, because if there was a father there, do you think the mother would have went as Lou said it is? Because there would have been a buffer zone. So we also got to say it's important to shower with love, especially women, especially little girls, because these are the type of situation where women will seek out love from the wrong person, will fall into drugs, fall into being sexually promiscuous, when love is very needed. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, because remember, as a child, you know, when you're a baby, your mind is open, is able to receive anything you tell them. The mom, like you said, Hakeem, good point. Like she probably came from that traumatic area in her personal life. Now she feeding into her daughter. Now that generational curse is gonna continue to go because you keep feeding that ideology to your children, and that's why the line gotta stop somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, that's the worst thing you could tell a woman. You was a mistake.
Faye said, my parents used to tell me that all the time, but in a joking way, though.
I don't think that's a good thing either.
That's not a good thing, too. That's
Yeah,
not a
that's not a
joking
good
way.
thing either. Yeah,
Faye, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing.
Even though Faye, it like I say, it probably went out.
Respect to your mother, family, but that's not a good
Yeah,
thing.
for her, it probably went out one ear, out the other ear. But for some kids, they'll take it. They'll take it.
We'll be like, girl, you was a mistake. Key.
Yeah.
No, that's not a good thing.
No, we don't play like that. My mother has never talked to me in that fashion, and my daddy never did. This is why I'm a boss to this day, because they always inflate my head up. They make me feel like a man. And that's what we do to my nephew and my nieces. I make her feel like a queen. I make them feel like a king. Even when I see little kids on the block, I say, "What's up, king? You need something? Let's go." You know what I'm saying?
And now that I would say the whole image thing got to change. That's why a lot of black women image is messed up today.
Yeah,
it's because what their parents told them.
Yep.
The mama, the daddy, the auntie, the uncles. That's what goes on in the black household. A lot of dysfunction going on.
Look what Genesis I am says. I remember my mom told me I was a problem child. She was really hurt by him, and I looked like him.
You see?
You see, Ron just said that. Sometimes it's that, and just to let you know, Genesis, you are never a problem child. Sometimes people will carry emotion and they'll bring it on to the person that is close proximity. That doesn't mean you're the problem. You deserve to be loved. You are a precious gift here. You deserve to be married. You deserve to be a wife. And sometimes our parents can't fill those roles, and sometimes you have to seek that from outside.
I agree. And no, but that's a prime example. Just like Genesis, you see, she's an older woman.
Yeah.
And you see how that still linger over her to this day. That's why I keep saying, like, a lot of women out here are broken. A lot of men are broken as well. I'm not going to say A lot of them are broken. It's because what their parents told them when they was a child. And like you said, Hakeem, therapy is needed.
Yep.
Sometimes good to go to a local church.
Yep.
Sometimes good to get a mentor. Sometimes good to get a brotherhood or a sisterhood. Do something to get that stigma out of your mind. Because that mind, that's that subconscious mind, that mind is serious. You cannot, that subconscious mind, that what people don't understand. Majority of people are walking around because of their subconscious mind. It's not their regular mind, it's that subconscious mind or what somebody told them as a child. Like, you are nothing, you are less than. And they all are there. Hakeem, they can have the best body in the world. If you say something that could trigger that subconscious mind, they're gonna break down immediately.
Facts. Facts.
I told you I watch a lot of therapy channels, but because I'm trying to understand our behavior on your human behavior. You know, I'm trying to understand it. Like why we do certain things is because of our subconscious mind.
And it is that too. A lot of it just stemmed from growing up in a dysfunctional household, a dysfunctional culture or community.
Yes.
And you're subscribing to that. Me and you and Jordan, we all come from the ghetto. Let's
Yeah, the
let's
hood.
not get it twisted. There's no difference in that. There might be difference in language and culture, but it ain't no different. Poverty is poverty. Some things we subscribe to, some things we didn't. Some things we find important, some things we didn't. Until we got older, I myself had to go through therapy to understand, hey, this ain't the lane you want to go. And thanks to family and friends to shower with me with love and care, like, oh, nah, brother, we got you. That's what's important. I'm going to always tell you this, and I'm going to land it with this. Life is about people, bro. Not money, not cars, not nothing. If you're going through something, people is the answer to help you go through that. Don't be too shy to seek help.
Facts. But this one right here is a serious one. You know, I hope people meditate on it and reevaluate themselves because I know there's some people to this day. I see, you know how when you see little one now they become parents, they carry that same stigma, and now they tell their child they ain't no good. Shut up, you stupid. Hakeem, I see grown people say they stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead, Jordan. Move forward.
All right, on to the next topic. We're going to jump into another relationship topic. So there was a man who went viral saying that secret relationships are the dumbest thing you can do. He said
I saw that. I was laughing. I thought,
yeah,
I knew Jordan gonna get it. I was like, hey, you eating the chicken, right?
Eating the chicken. He said that's why everybody get. He said everybody be cheating on because they do secret relationships.
Look at kid. It was not funny, but
hey man, let's discuss. Let's discuss. So go ahead. I can't play the clip.
Man, Jordan's good. Jordan good.
To say it, but dating in private in this generation is probably the dumbest thing y'all could be doing. That's why everybody getting cheated on. That's why everybody getting cheated on. Everybody getting cheated on because don't nobody know who with who. Because everybody dating in private. Everybody in secret. That's why you got all these secret STDs, all these secret relationships, all these secret situationships. That's why it's all going on. Because ain't nobody got nobody to be held accountable to. Because they don't even know. These days, you got to post your girl or your man for stability. You got to post for stability. Hey, this is my man right here. Is this anybody else, man? You know what I'm saying? So everybody else can go and speak now or forever hold your peace. You got to post your girl, fellas. I know you don't want to seem insecure, but hey, you got to post your girl for stability. Hey, this me. Anybody else in that? Is anybody else sticking that? If you ain't sticking that, ain't nobody sticking that, then we good. Now, what we do, we can hide that. But you ain't finna hide me. The dating pool ain't got no pee in it. Y'all just slow. I hate to say.
No, this was a good one.
It was good. It was hilarious. I was dying. I saw it this morning. I'm like, whatever. We ain't gonna talk about it. And look, we talking about it. Yeah. Go ahead. I think you can go first.
Listen, so I agree with him, but here's where I disagree with him on.
Okay.
I don't think that if you just first meeting somebody or you just casually dating, I don't think it's appropriate to be posting people that quick. Because the thing is, just look at it. If, like, let's be honest, when you first meet somebody, sometimes these things don't even last 6 months. Sometimes these things don't even last 3 months. You could meet somebody, have a good situation, y'all hit a fork in the road, and it doesn't work. Why should you be posting them in 2 months or a month? It's important when you and the person in a long-term relationship. Look, Jordan been with his wife 10 years.
15.
15, excuse me.
15.
Put respect on it. So it's casually with, like, regardless if he didn't, there would have been a post already been him tagged on it with him in the picture with his wife. You feel me? When you with somebody that long, it's automatically with known. Family and friends are involved. She might take pictures with your sister. You get tagged in it. You might the back of your head is in there. Like, come on. So,
but I think it's for a security reason, like for security. I can't, because remember, you don't know what she's doing on the side.
that is true. That happens. Then you do that after you know it's official and y'all exclusive and it's a year. If y'all just meeting, yes, y'all not exclusive. Y'all talking, y'all getting to know each other. But if it starts to head into realm, or you start to say, hey, I got this person pregnant, or me and her been rocking out 6 months, then I say, hey, post your girl so we can know what's going on. You feel me? But then you got some people who are not on social media. That's another
Yeah.
thing. Some people who don't have social media, they want to keep their thing private. They don't want no beef. And you also got to respect them too. They also and listen, I also find that this important. Most of the time when people get cheated on, their families tend to not be involved in a relationship.
Which is
Because
true.
you see what I'm saying? If your family is involved, it'll be kind of hard pressed for you to get away you'll easily be caught.
Okay, but here's my point. He does make a point. I think that's for people that like to have their relationship in the open. Like they want people to know, like, oh, I'm dating this person, I want to date that person. But here's the caveat to that, Hakeem. Here's the negative side to that.
Yeah.
The person, you might have her open, like, oh, nobody's dating her. Remember, the side dude ain't gonna say nothing.
No, he's not.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I ain't understand what, if he understands the game. The side dude's not gonna say nothing. He gonna let you post. He gonna let you have fun, go to restaurants, do what you gotta do, and then later on that evening, she going to his crib. He blowing her back out. I'm just keeping it 100. Jordan and Hakeem, this is what goes on in the streets out here. That's exactly what's happening. A lot of guys laugh at that. That's why I always tell me I like to keep my relationship private and not to put it in the open. You know, I have friends that, you know, one of my friends, he always go on me, but he say, no, I think you need to make your relationship public. I say no, because the thing is, if I'm making my relationship public, you don't know, at the end of the day, she still get 100 DMs. She still get 100 messages. That's not going to stop. Men don't respect people's relationship nowadays. I guarantee you, Jordan White probably get DMs because men don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care if she's married with your child. They're just trying to see what they can get in where they fit in. But Jordan is a confident man. He knows, like, she ain't. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you know your woman, you don't have nothing to worry about. She don't have to post me because at the end of the day, she coming home to me every night.
Facts.
So, but that's what happened when you live, like Natasha say, that's what happened when you live your life of fear. It's fear. It's fear based. She even said it. She said the reason it's fear based. It is. You're supposed to be confident, know, like, hey, baby, you don't have to post me. I don't have to post you. At the end of the day, you trust me. I trust you. And then everything goes wrong, we can just talk about it in the back end. We don't have to make it public. Because soon you make your relationship public, I guarantee you, them dudes gonna be your wife, your girlfriend, or your woman you talking to DM in a heartbeat. And they're gonna make rumors about you that ain't true. Like, oh, he's talking to this person, he's talking to that person, this person, and bringing insecurity into your woman's mind. Say, oh, is he really talking to somebody? And then now that Faye say the same thing too. She's like, some people do it for job reasons. They can't post you because of their job.
Yeah, no, she said, especially at my job, men don't care.
Oh, she at her job, yeah. At the job, they don't care.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, you in a relationship? They're gonna be like, that's good. I can be the side dude.
Yeah, but what you did say is a point. A lot of people don't want to post, especially for job reasons.
Because their job, for job reasons, they're like, I don't want to post. I don't want people in my business. And And I totally agree because I don't want people in my business either.
Me too, because sometimes social media can cause a whole bunch of problems. You not
Yes, it can. I came. It happened to me already before. So
you see,
I already
even when you're not doing anything, a lie can go up, and your significant other say who she is. You can have never talked to the person and never did nothing. So I could kind of understand why, if you both out of the mix, then you know what I mean, is like whatever with that.
No, but to me, if you the only reason I do you see, I would say you can't even do it. You don't even know if she creeping with somebody else. I would say you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Listen, a person who truly believes in a religion and truly believes in God, what's in the dark always will come into light.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Perfect
can
facts.
never hide nothing. Something is going to slip up. You might catch something, or somebody slip up with a receipt. It always going to come out. You're not going to get away with that. You feel what I'm trying to say? And
Yeah.
you just going to have to deal with it.
Go
Yeah,
ahead, Jordan. What's your
it
thoughts
is
on it?
go about how the woman moves or not. If she move you, if she's moving the right way, there's nothing you got to worry about. You should have confidence.
Yeah.
If a woman moves, moving some, if she's moving like what you not like, and she's doing some fishy stuff and everything, eventually something's gonna happen. A text message, an email, or messenger. She might slip her or say something. She probably don't know how to lie, make a lie right. So you kind of pressure her into telling her the truth and everything. So there's a lot of reasons, a lot of things you can tell if your woman's not moving right, and eventually something small or something large might come up, and it's really gonna show to light like that. So, and that's how I see when it comes to dating and everything. Usually, if you want to date, if you want to keep it private and everything. If you don't want to show anything on social media yet, just yet. I'm more of the type, if everything's go well, make sure if it's over 6 months, make sure, the family see, each other and everything. And after that, I'm all about, you want to show your relationship the first 6 months, you don't have to, if you got ready to say, hey, make it official, whatever. But, at this state of age, Ronnie is right. So a lot of women that has a lot of side dudes that we talked about before and everything, or they in a relationship and then they break up. They got a side dude ready for him or another man waiting and everything. So yeah. So when it comes to secrets, looking at this day and age, I don't think it's gonna work like that either.
Faye said this is why communication is the key. It is. I'm heavy on communication. I'm heavy. If we
But
don't communicate, we can't be together. Go ahead.
listen, communication plus comprehension. Just
Yes.
because we communicate doesn't mean is the person comprehending what you're telling him. Hey, what you did the other day, I did not like that. That is a trigger. That is a deal breaker. A person might think, oh, that ain't nothing. You just don't like it. Don't mean I can't still do it. That means they didn't comprehend it. So comprehension is key as well if you're communicating with people. And this is very key to understand. All this are simple things we learn in school. And this is why it's important.
Yeah, but I'm saying as you get older, you realize that you have to be able to have these deep type of conversation, real talk, and don't be afraid of it. And then not only that, you gotta ask your significant other, hey, do you like when we post each other online? And their significant
Basically.
other say, no, I won't post you anymore.
That's it. That's it. And like I say, you really will find out if they're doing you dirty through time. Everything in the dark comes into the light. Nothing is hidden.
But Hakeem, these women are really good. They get really good at the
Listen,
game.
listen.
They're getting really good at the
Something
game.
always pops up, bro. Trust me on that. They always pop up. It just might not. We might want it to be accelerated. We wanted to find out early, but sometimes things takes its course. God will remove a person out your life if it's true.
Facts. Go ahead, Jordan. Moving forward. The time is against us. Oh, Jordan, you muted. You muted.
My bad. I've been muted for the last couple times. Well, all right, let's go on to the next topic. Let's talk about traveling. Let's talk about an area which is they moved a travel ban, and I'm talking about North Korea. North Korea just ended that travel ban, and they're talking about opening a certain part of the city, tourists can come. But remind you, everybody know about North Korea is very dictatorship and everything. They have highly strict rules up there from Kim Jong Un. You can't even wear blue jeans up there. You wear blue jeans, you're going to jail. That's how strict they are. You can't wear blue jeans there. So even though we know how a dictatorship type of country it is and everything, would you still like to travel to North Korea? Other than that, how clean play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up.
I can't go to North Korea.
Nah, hell.
Now, you may be on holiday right now or about to set off. If you have yet to pick your destination, how about this for an idea? North Korea. It's reported the country will be opening up for international tourism. For more on that, here's Pierre-Antoine Denis.
If they are interested to go, if you are interested to go, you have to plan ahead. You have to wait at least until December to get on a plane to North Korea. That's according to these tour operators that announced the news in the last few days. What we know is that if you do go there, you will only, for now, be able to go to one city, and no, that is not Pyongyang. That is the city of Samjiyon, this mountainous, completely rebuilt resort that is based on the at the base of the country's highest and most sacred mountain, Baekdu. That is,
Now, you may be on holiday.
Very, very important for Kim Jong-un and for the North Korean family, because this is where the father of Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-il, is reported to be born. So Kim Jong-un poured huge resources in this resort to create a ski slopes, villas, hotels that he desperately needs to be filled right now. And also, what we know for the North Korean economy, it is important because in 2019, there was a record number of Chinese tourists. Around 300,000 foreign tourists came, mainly Chinese, came to North Korea. That was reported to bring to North Korean economy around $100 million. But of course, as the countries reopen their borders, there will be real question marks surrounding Western tourists. Around 5,000 Western tourists were coming each year. But when we look at the travel advisories, they all say the same thing. Do not travel to North Korea at all under any circumstances. Very, very important for Kim Jong-un and for the North Korean.
Exactly. I won't be going there. So
I got a question for you guys. I'm gonna add a little caveat into it. Let's say Kim Jong-un say, hey, Americans, American men, I need you guys. We need to you guys come procreate with the North Koreans and everything. We'll give you $1 million. He'll give you $1 million. He'll give you either a house or or give you a couple acres of land to build a house, and also lifetime insurance. Would you take the deal?
Hell no, I like my coffee black.
I know you are, Gabe.
I like my coffee black.
Who you telling? I can't. I love my coffee black.
I like my coffee black.
Especially with some Haitian bread, I can.
Basically,
I
don't even want to go to a country if ain't no black people there. I don't got no business over there. I don't got no business in North Korea.
And it's cold.
Come on, man.
No, but there is some people that do travel to North Korea. Shout out to them, but they won't see me over there. Can I go to? But I ain't gonna lie, Hakeem. If can I go to Ray to go there to interview him, then we gotta go.
I'll go there. I'll go there with the big Russian hat and the big long coat.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I would say Hakeem, we gotta do it through live stream. I ain't going over to North Korea. North Korea it's like a day. It's a day flight, right? It's a day flight to go to North Korea.
Yeah.
Listen, who want to go somewhere so strict, man?
Yeah, it is. They very strict. Very strict.
I'd rather go to Libya, bro, or Palestine.
I think they say South Korea is more. I think they say South Korea is more lenient.
They're way more lenient compared to North Korea. Way more, even though they're strict, they're way more lenient than North Korea.
Natasha said, "Black people everywhere." Hakeem promised.
We're not going to North Korea.
Listen, Tasha, I want to go where it's overflowing of black people. That's where I want to go. I want to go. That's it. Where it's neck to neck. Where I'm looking. That's why
I got a question. Would you go to? There's an area in Tokyo, Japan, and it's called. I forgot what it's called. It's called Roppongi, and Roppongi is an area where like all black people, like Black Americans, Africans. That's where that little area that. So let's just say you want to Japan. Will you go somewhere where there's a lot of black people there?
No, I won't go there either. Listen, I'm going to Kenya. I'm going to Ghana. I'm going to Nigeria. I'm going to the continent, or I'm going to the Caribbean islands. I don't got no business nowhere else.
But Natasha said she won't mind going to North Korea. So I can't be married Natasha. You got to go to North Korea because she said she want to go to that resort.
I guess we getting a divorce before we go to the sea resort. Cause I sure enough ain't gonna go to no North Korea. What a person like me doing in North Korea? We ain't shooting rockets. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Hey, how can
No,
you go to North Korea? They gonna think you. They gonna think you famous. You know that, right?
They will think it, and then I'm like,
no, they're gonna look at him weird. They're gonna be like,
They'll
what he
take
doing
no,
over
I
here? He
think,
don't belong
hey,
here.
no, I think you'll take pictures like, oh my god,
listen.
is this real?
Hey, I know I look like Cedric in the tell, but we all look alike. Sorry about that. I said I'm not
No, but
Cedric.
shout out to North Korea, because you never know. Some people in North Korea. No, they don't. I don't even think they got TikTok. I don't think they got TikTok or YouTube.
No, they TikTok,
listen.
man. No social media.
I'll tell you one place I wouldn't mind not going, and it's shocking to hear that. I wouldn't mind not going to Moscow.
Moscow. See, Moscow, that's different. That's like
Russia?
the city.
Yeah, I would go to Russia.
That's like the city where they got the casinos and stuff like that.
Listen, I always wanted to wear the big Russian hat with the symbol on it, with the dark coat, and just. I always want to do
You
the. I always want to do the
you can't sit
stunt.
on. You can't do that. You can't do that on the live stream.
Listen, I always want to do the stunt. Listen, shout outs to Vladimir Putin, baby. Give me a ticket, I'll come.
Well, we can't. We're enemies too. You know that, right? But we're enemies.
Nah, he'll be if Trump getting off, they're gonna be friends again.
Vladimir Putin ain't never did nothing to me. I drink white Russian liquor.
Oh, really? White Russian liquor? I heard about it. I never drunk it before.
Oh,
Is it good?
I never had it.
That thing is a head knocker.
That's not strong. It has to be strong. White Russian?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. You said right? The white one or the brown one? It's only white, right?
Right, yeah, white.
It's only white.
I think they got brown Russian liquor.
I'm gonna look it up. I just want to try it. I'm not gonna like drink the whole bottle. I just want to try it just to say I had the experience because I heard about it. I heard about it in movies, but I never seen like people really ask for that in the bar.
No.
Oh, they do, Jordan. They ask for that in the bar. I'm not sure.
It depends on what bar you're going to, but they show like a lot of beer or liquor.
Oh, no. It's only white Russian vodka. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the white Russian. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna get it. I know Total Wine probably have it. Cause I'm saying, cause that's wow, really cool. But that being said, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all, cause we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, special shout out to the lovely Natasha Vincent, who always coming in. We call her the mom mother. She always coming in, blessing us with her grace.
Yeah.
Grace.
And we missed you last week.
Watch
So
the chat. She's really good with the chat. We appreciate you, Natasha.
shout out to D Degenerate. D always coming in with the jokes. Shout out to him. Shout out to the lovely Genesis. I am Genesis at the dark. Genesis at the dark. Genesis, you need to do Genesis at the dark again. I don't know why you
She
started.
said she can make a good white Russian drink now. She said she can do that.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, we going to Detroit.
We going to Detroit. Listen, I got to go to Detroit anyway because I got to go to the Canadian consulate so I can get my fast card. Because I'm trying.
Me too. I want to go to Detroit. Let me know when you go to Detroit. I actually do want to go to Detroit.
I'm going for my daughter's first birthday.
Okay.
I'm going.
Yeah, because I actually do want to go to Detroit. I really do. I want to see it because 8 miles and stuff like that. I was wanting to go to Detroit.
Yeah.
I don't want to go when it's cold. I don't like going places when like it's cold. It makes me like, oh. Like when I went to New York when it's cold, my body be like, oh, I know I'm from the South. So my body be like, I can't take it. Shout out to Faye James.
Shout out to Faye James.
Who was in the building. Shout out to you, lovely sweethearts. Thank you for always coming by. Shout out to Mimi, the lovely co-host of the Shiesty Avengers, was also in the building.
Ashton Williams.
It is her birthday week, so guys, go over there. Wish Mimi a happy birthday. Celebrate her birthday with her. It is her birthday week. Monique's birthday was last week. Happy birthday again, Monique. If she does see the live stream from Hair Culture Radio, happy birthday, Monique. Mimi's best friend. Go ahead.
We'll hit you up when we get to Detroit.
Yeah.
Take it over to
I will hit you up for real. Because I want to try it. I want to try your drink. Don't get me like buzzed up and then have me stuck in the dungeon. Shout out to DJ Chime, who also was in the building. Shout out to Ken Doll, the mom father, who also was in the building. Shout out to him for always coming through. Shout out to Ashton Williams. the creator of the Shiesty Avenger, who always dropping by and showing us love and support. That's what we show him love and support, guys. Make sure you go and subscribe to the channel. Let's get our brother to 1K subscribers, man. Let's get him there. Let's
Let's
get him
run him.
there.
Run that
And
number up.
now he's
Bro.
starting to have deep conversation over there. I'm proud of him. I'm saying
Listen,
keep going that route.
Ashton, you putting in work. He's putting in that work. I love it.
He will be going live at 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central time on his side. So it's not 6:30. So I was wrong on the time slot. Sorry for apologize for that, but he's going live at 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central time. So guys, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Ruthless True, who's also was in the building. Shout out to DJ Triumph, who's also was in the building, always showing love and support. Now that he also be sending our content out on Facebook. I really do appreciate him for everything he do, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Gore as well. Gore, great to see you, big dog. You've been missed. And I know you've been working, so shout out to you. Shout out to the lovely Brownie Ellie, who also was in the building. Hey, Brownie. Shout out to the pretty Pink. Hi, King. Pretty Pink. Your favorite Pink. Your favorite women. Hi, King. I don't know who your favorite woman is. I don't know who you.
They all my favorite. Even Monique, and she ain't been here.
Shout out to the lovely Jalen. Once again, happy belated birthday, Jalen. I know you had a wonderful time. So we celebrating with you. Continue. Well, it's your birthday month, so continue to have a good time and party all night, party all day, man. Enjoy your birthday. Shout out to the lovely Bobby Bryan, the lovely Sherry Bryan. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys, and also your son Sky, and also Gorilla Black. We really do appreciate it. I know Sherry Bryan right now, she's resting. So, shout out to Jordan. Shout out to your wife too, Jordan. I know she's not here, but I know sometimes she go watch playback. I want to give her a special shout out to shout out to Sapphire Grace too. Guys, make sure y'all subscribe to She Rising Soul.
Hey, Mimi, tell Monique we say happy birthday, and I sung her a special song. Give me that girl from the wickedest slum.
I don't know if she Islam. I don't think she Islam. Jamaica's not Islam. They Rastafarian. I think they Rasta. You gotta see the Rasta song. That's her bestie. But shout out to Monique once again. I hope she enjoyed it. Killer Swag. I know you be watching for the cloud. I'm not done yet. We just giving a special shout out. Shout out to Killer Swag, who also be watching for the cloud. We really do greatly appreciate you, my brother. Killer Swag, you need to be here more often, man. Just comment in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Bobby, we love you too, sweetheart. We love you too, and we wish everyone is safe and everyone's doing well. Shout out to you was gonna say something.
No. She said I will. Give me that girl from the wickedest slums.
She's not Islam.
No. No, listen. I'm saying it in the Jamaican voice. They say, give me the girl from the wickedest slums. It's a Jamaican song.
Shout out to Next Level, guys. Make sure you gotta go and subscribe to the channel as well. I didn't even know he was a content creator. I just found out now he was a content creator. I'm gonna go check some of his content out when the show ends and see what he's talking about. Also, the Diary of a Angry Mixed Man was also in the building.
My half brother.
And I also gotta get a shout out to John Smith, even though I know he's not in. He was the first one in the chat. I know he be watching. I think he's a trucker. If I'm not, because he comes like sporadically. So I think he's a trucker. He's a trucker.
We got to get that boy some special favors, man. When we get,
I ain't gonna lie. John Smith, if you can send us your email,
please send us.
We would like to see you. I will pay for it. We'll buy the gear. We'll send him some Chaos Culture Radio gear for real. He was literally the first one.
Or something, bro. We gotta send you something, man. A hat, a shirt. Give us your size. That man was the first person. When we had nobody here watching, and he used to come consistently. So it's like
I be thinking that it's Herman. I swear to you.
He hasn't revealed himself.
He haven't never revealed himself. I be asking Herman all the time, no, it ain't me. So I'm like, because I'm like, you never reveal yourself. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But but shout out to John Smith. He was literally the first one in the chat. Urban North First Sound. Shout out to you guys. They be working mostly in the back end, helping Hakeem with the internet. We already did Gore. Killer Sweat said, I can't promise that, Ron. Hey, I'm just saying, Killer. I'm just saying, just be here. We be sometimes we starting to have women over here. We're trying. No, but no, on a real shout out to all those that watch on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. We really do love you guys. Guys, make sure you follow. It'd be greatly appreciated. Pretty soon we will have a Rumble family. We're working on that, and also a TikTok family as well, and X, Twitter family as
Natasha
well. Go
say
ahead.
Beanie Man Wicked is some 1995. Look it up to hear what Hakeem's trying to say. His Haitian best sing. Yes, I
Oh, so that's what it is. Thank you,
yeah,
Natasha. I
thank
know.
you.
So it's
Listen,
Beanie Man. So he is Jamaican. So he's
yeah,
Jamaican.
yeah. Natasha's from the island, so she knows what song I was singing. I just butchered it.
Shit, Ronnie, you run them off. Mimi. Should we have this conversation in public?
Listen, hey, Fresh Sound say, Hakeem, you got a date lady you put on? I just like to smell good when I'm on live. I just like to smell good when I'm
He got
on
a
live.
date. You see when he started doing like this? When a man do like this, he got a date coming.
No. I've been dumped so many times. I don't know what to do. I'm looking for a wife, but I've been dumped so many times.
And not only that, but Mimi, the women love me. They love my smile. See, Genesis all come in and say, "Smile for me, King." She ain't talking about. They love our smile.
Listen, yeah, this polo red, and I got something here. You know, I tried to keep
Polo
it simple.
red. Polo red is all right.
Listen,
I like Dior. I like Cap. Which one? I like
Dior.
Core. Like no curve black. Killer. That for a black man, you want to start with cologne, get curl black. Just start off with that, and then just work your way up. I got Tom Ford. I got 1 million. I got a lot of cologne.
I got Georgia.
You know, I'm from Florida, so it's polo black, polo red, polo blue.
I got polo too, but if you really want to get a woman like on her seductive side, you want to get that Dior Savage. Savage is another one. Women
Savage,
love the Savage. Come out of the shower, put Savage on you, and you lay next to that woman. That woman gonna be like, ooh, she gonna make that noise.
Ooh, child.
They be that, yeah. That one, Ken and Cole Black, right, Mimi? Ken and Cole Black too. When you're a starter, put on that Ken and Cole Black, sit right next to her. Boom. She gonna be like, ooh, her leg gonna start shaking. When her leg start shaking, yeah, it's time for you to go upstairs. But that Dior, killer. Dior and Saint Laurent is really good too. Saint Laurent is really good. We should do no, I'll leave that for Kevin Samuel. God rest his soul. He would die cologne guy. But yeah,
we still got his stuff. It's still on.
Matter of fact, I might do a video blog. I might go to a cologne store.
You should do it and post it. I think
post it on the KL Culture Radio. Yeah, on membership only.
Yeah.
Go to a cologne store because I love cologne. I have my collection is heavy.
Yeah, she says like Dose. She say Faye likes Dose.
Dose is good. Dose is good. It's inexpensive. Smell incredible. It's good when it's like a date night. You want to pull on Dose.
He said,
but I'm talking about when you're on the street. Dior is like the best.
He said Hakeem came back from the cruise a different man. LOL. I understand. I have. Listen. Ron Jordan said I gotta start taking. So I'll be moving and shaking. Listen, I'm gonna take another trip soon, and we'll video blog it. You know what I mean?
I'm saying take video blog it and put on the KL Culture Radio membership so people can see what you're doing. But I will go to Cologne. Macy's got great collection, but Macy's they're getting ready to go out of business.
They are.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. You have to go to what's that? The Spanish store, Naruto. You know that store? They sell cologne. They sell cologne packs there.
And now that this is also free game for men that are in a relationship. Let your woman buy you cologne, man.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
women got great smell.
Every birthday, my wife buy me cologne. I'm happy.
Boy, let your woman buy you. And if your woman don't got money, be like, hey, baby, here's $100. Buy me whatever smells good. No woman gonna get you right. Get a woman that understand cologne, man. I'm telling you, that's free game. I'm getting out of free game there. Let your woman buy you cologne, man. And buy your woman some perfume too. Like, hey, baby, you need to smell like this when you're around me. Women love that, bro. People don't have fun in relationship no more. That's why relationship dead. That's what people say relationship is dead. They don't have fun no more. People don't even know how to dirty talk to their woman. Oh, that's chaos at the dark.
Chaos. Hey, chaos at the dark coming soon. We're building the thing. We're just waiting for one pivotal thing to come, and we're gonna have chaos at the door. It's gonna get wild. Now, mind you, it would not interrupt Ashton's show. We're gonna stream every other show because Ashton night show is his night show. You feel me?
Yeah. So now video, we're gonna get our schedule right, and we're gonna do chaos at the dark, 1 or
Chaos
2 hours, but it's gonna be at dark, and we go in, but it's gonna be a members only
members
content.
only. It's
So
gonna get loose. It's gonna get loose.
oh, the target say for $100, they're more expensive than that. No, it depends because sometimes they have sales on cologne. They be having sales on cologne,
Yeah, they do.
and on Amazon too. They be having sales on cologne. If you
Good shit.
know, if you have a woman that know what she doing and know how to, what? Well, she say singing out of your red dress. Yes. Boy, meet me under something, boy. You be spicing things up, boy. But chaos at the dark, yeah, we're gonna spice things up. That one we'll have like conversations like these. Okay, what to wear when you're on a date, how to make your woman feel sexual around you, stuff like that. All that. We're gonna spit game, folks. Oh, Genesis they said let's do a joint show with the Genesis at the dark. I don't mind.
Yeah, that's a good idea. See,
It's
that's
all about
something right there in the
collab.
making.
Let's get it.
We will talk about that in the back end, Genesis. We'll hit you up. Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, let's work together. Yeah,
We're
most
just
definitely.
waiting for that. Yeah, we're just waiting for this one piece of thing, and then we'll run it.
Yeah, but that's free game. So, guys, also very important. You go to Chaos Culture Radio description. In the description, there's where you can find the Chaos Culture Radio gear. What I have on. You see the polo shirt. I have it. The new Chaos Culture Radio hat is in. This is the new Chaos Culture Radio hat.
Mine's is coming soon. Mine's is coming soon. So listen, when we start doing live shows and we're gonna be out there in the lows with the hats. Trust it, we'll be out there. Listen.
Hey, Mimi singing that song. She Mimi singing that song. My.
My.
That's the song she's singing. Yeah, yeah, that's what she's singing. She that put on that red dress.
Tonight.
Boy, how can you know? He said, "Go put." He even tell her, he said, "Go put on your favorite perfume." He tell her, "Go put on your favorite perfume." You come in the room, bro. Chaos at the dark gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna make a woman out of you tonight. Hey, baby, I'm gonna make a woman out of you tonight.
Jordan, that one you gotta put your little girl to bed, cause that one we gonna get spice. We gonna spice things up. You feel me? No, but on the Chaos Culture Radio description, that's where you get the Chaos Culture Radio. You see the polo shirt is here. Yeah. I have it. You see Jordan have the you see he got the purple. I'm saying it's a lot of gears, folks.
Yeah.
A lot of gear, a lot of hats, the beanies. You see I got the beanie. Hakeem's working on the jackets.
The jackets, yeah, exclusive ones. We're gonna do something. And listen, I will work on a Shiesty Avenger Chaos Culture Radio collab. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're our sister channel. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work on that. We'll work on the merch for that.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. So guys, it's in the description. Go ahead, and then also the Chaos Culture Radio Coffee Mug. The only thing that's not in the description is the Prince Like King book, Black Glove. That's the only problem. That you gotta go in the community tab. But he's trying to find a way. How can we pin it?
Yeah,
so we can tag it.
And I'm working on that. The new book is almost done. It's almost done. But I am going to try to speed up on the jackets and stuff like that. I'm going to do something real light, like a windbreaker, something like that. Something that's very affordable. The only difference is I'll have to house them here, and we'll just send them to our favorite one. You know what I mean? Natasha, we got to send you something, baby.
Yeah, Natasha, if you give us your inbox, we'll send you something too.
Yeah, something, yeah.
We got to send you something, baby. Please let us send you something. You know what I mean? He said, I'm too old for after dark shows, so I have to miss those shows. You can always watch the repeat.
Yeah, on members, it's gonna be on members only, Killer. So become a member, it's gonna be a member. But we're not starting it now. We're just trying to get our schedule situated because I work nights and Jordan works nights as well.
Don't get me wrong. There is an idea Ron brought to me, and I think we might try to do that later on because it's a lot of work when we able to get some staff. We'll have a Discord where we can have a lot of that stuff on there, and You know what I mean? And we could do a lot of take the conversations on. There'll be some exclusive content on that. We'll get a Discord soon once we build enough people, and you know what I mean, like our fave fans and stuff like that. And you know what I mean. Plus, we also want y'all with that Discord so y'all can give us ideas of content would you like us to do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's good. I like it. Because Chaos Culture Radio, it wouldn't have been nothing without you guys. That's why we love you guys and appreciate everyone y'all so much. I don't understand. We came a long way. You know, our Instagram is starting to grow. You know, TikTok starting to grow. Like we starting to get traction. And you know, we couldn't do it without you guys. And we really do greatly appreciate you guys. Like always. Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio.